front, so they ain't open today.
Close at 7.
Oh. I wonder if they're gonna be open tomorrow. Bada boom, bada bang.
When I used to go work out.
They still out here? That's crazy. That's wild. Hey, y'all. They just put a car there. Dang. It was like a bad accident. That's crazy. Guys, like, this is crazy. I'm gonna wait for a few more of y'all to come on. Ooh, how's y'all doing? How's y'all doing? Is some of y'all eating y'all foods and stuff, celebrating y'all holidays? Celebrating y'all pagan holidays. Let me stop being petty. My stomach hurting. My stomach hurting. What the world? How you get pulled over in an apartment? In an apartment. He got pulled over in an apartment. In apartments. Hey, Polly! In apartments. Oh my goodness. I need to know if any of y'all gonna let me come stay with y'all. Anybody gonna let me come stay with them? Because at this point, it's getting real ridiculous. I'm getting tired of this. I just need to address it. First of all, can anybody tell me what's really going on in the world today with these prices? What's some of these prices? People raising rent $400 and $500. Gas prices. At this point, I need to move in with somebody. Anybody, somebody, please. Y'all need a roommate, somebody. Because at this point, it's not making sense to me. It's too high out here. I can't. My goodness. Somebody posted on Facebook the other day and was like, they raised her rent. How much she said, babe?
$450.
$450. Are you serious? Look, my lease renewal ain't even came yet. And I'm already looking for somewhere to stay. Because you're not gonna raise my rent for $150 and think I'm gonna pay that. Baby, that's a whole nother condo and it's not gonna happen. Like, I don't know what's going on in this world. Like, do I gotta shake a tail feather? What I gotta do? Let me stop. But it's just getting real ridiculous out here. I just want to say my heart goes out to people who literally about to lose they, apartments and cars and all type of crazy stuff. Like, is y'all okay out there? It's getting real out here in these streets. Like, the world getting real ruthless. And it's just really ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. I need Yeah, girl, that's what I'm saying. I might as well just rent a trailer at this point. I told my husband, I said, let's just live in the car. Let's just live out the car. I don't care no more. Like, I would live in a storage unit if you keep playing with me. They gonna be like, dang, we got an influx of storage units being rented out. Yeah, because we living in them. Okay? Because at this point, it's just really ridiculous. Like, what is really going on? Yes, van life. I'm all for that. Like, I need a van at this moment. I do. Let me convert it. I put a blow up mattress, some pillows or some down. You know what I'm saying? Temporarily. It just makes no sense. And I'm in Florida. And now they talking about Florida is the most expensive place to live. And I'm just like at this point, why? I'm not understanding. Why is it so high? Like, I'm really trying, like, I'm really getting to the point. I'm so tired of these apartments because the market rate. The market my booty. Like, I don't understand what you mean some of the market rate. Like, what really is y'all doing with this money? I mean, what really? Because we paying our own light bill. We paying our own AC bill. We paying our own water bill. So who exactly is y'all paying? Cause we paying for everything. It ain't like I'm living in this apartment and y'all paying my water, y'all paying my lights, y'all paying my AC. I'm still paying those things. So what market rate is you talking about? Why are we paying you all this money for 710 square feet? Why? I was looking up what are the things called, studio apartments, and they want like $1,200 for a box. Why am I paying you $200 for a box? I don't understand. It has to be addressed. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. It makes no sense. And I was joking around to I was like, man, if it get any higher here in Florida, I'm moving to Georgia. But you talking about this high down there, girl. Up north is cheaper. I need to do. My brother and his family just left Florida about a month ago because it was so expensive. Yes, I'm about to leave. I'm so serious. I've been in Florida all my life, but baby, I'm about to go be up north, up whatever you call them. I'm about to be a Georgia peach north person. I'm about to. Hey, I'll be moving to Texas, son. Cause it's just at this point it's really ridiculous. Oh, okay. You finna start. He finna go in there and start the food. You finna. Let me go. I'm being inside the house. Oh, sorry. Oops. Well, you gotta get out the bed. Oh. You got it? Yeah. Ooh. I don't let my darn foot fall asleep. I've been out all day. I'm just getting back to the crib, like, and I'm finna go lay down in this AC that I gotta pay for. And it's, I don't know how many square feet my apartment is that I'm paying all this money for. Like, and then I was asking y'all. I have no idea why this junk was trying to connect to Wi-Fi when I'm not on Wi-Fi. But anyways, he was up there trying to complain about $850 that he was paying. And I'm like, sir, are you serious? Like, at this point, I would love to pay $850 right now. Like, please. It's just crazy out here. It's insane. I just want to come on here and say that because I'm seeing too many people. Look at my man bringing home the groceries. Bring the groceries. Girl, you got it good. She said she live in Ohio. Her 2-bedroom is $868. Okay, girl. I'm about to come to Ohio. Baby, add 1,000 to what you paying. To my 2 bedrooms over here, I mean. You paying $868, add 1K to that. Plus a little bit more. Yeah, it's real ridiculous. But yeah. Girl. I wish I would. I wish I could. But see, the thing here in Florida, to get a good apartment over here, like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I really, me. I'm not picky, but I have to live in a very good community. It has to be gated because I've lived in places where our car got broken into twice. People tried to break into, like they was breaking into the homes over there. Like it got real reckless, and I just couldn't deal with that no more. Like my safety is important. You know what I'm saying? But this rent nowadays, y'all, I'm not gonna pay over. I told my husband I'm not gonna pay over $2,000 for it. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna pay over two bands. Like that's crazy. 2 bands is too crazy. So, like, I'm about to be moving. So up out of here, or something got to give. Father, y'all, you gotta come through. Per. You gonna have to send men and women points to my business. Okay, it's finna pop off. My daughter is in a 1-bedroom. Rent is $1,700 to. Girl, what? Oh nah, not $1,700 to $2,300 for a 1-bedroom in Revere Beach. Girl, please, in the huff and the puffing, her house gonna be blown down over there by a beach. They got me messed up. Beach, please. That's how I feel about that one in Revere Beach. I cannot do that. I got a lip gloss called Beach Please. It's so I love that lip gloss. That's out of pocket. That's out of pocket. But like I said, that's what they be wanting for these little what them things called? I said it earlier. Them things that ain't even a one bedroom. What them things called, babe? Studios. Nah, they crazy. I can't even stand South Florida. It's too much water over there for me. And crime
everywhere, but it's worse.
Yeah, South Florida is horrible for crime. Like no. I'm trying to really nah. It's getting crazy out here. Before you know it, gas gonna be about $7. It's gonna be about $7. Cause how much gas? I don't. My husband drives the car because I work from home, so he drive way more than me to go to work. How much gas is B?
It'd be fluctuating between the $4.59 to almost $5.
Almost $5 down here in Florida. Almost five, like five. I remember when you used to ask a person for a ride, you can get them a little quick five. I give them $5. You know what I'm saying? Cause it used to be like I remember when gas used to be like $1.99, $1.95, somewhere up in there. Like what happened to the $1.98 that we used to pay a gallon for gas? You up here talking about almost $5? Like it's to the point where, baby, I can't help nobody. I'm sorry. Like you ain't got no gas money, you can't get up in here. Baby, I'm not giving out no free rides, but I'm sorry, like, it's just not gonna happen. Like, time's getting real hard, and it's crazy because, my husband had been. I don't left the pill in here. I can't believe that. I took my vitamins and I look in here and it's the pill still in here. Girl, I remember even $2.25 is kind of. I mean, it's cheaper than almost $5. But I remember like a couple years ago, we used to pay like $1. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, cause you gotta call that required premium, baby. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take you a little bit up the road. I'm gonna take you to the bus stop. That's the ride I can give you to the nearest bus stop. Yeah. That's the nearest ride I can give you. Like it's crazy out here. Like and it's like it make it real hard. Not really real hard in a sense, but it kind of make it difficult for people to really be wanting to help folks. Because now it's to the point where it's each man for himself. Like, for real, you got to really looking out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to be thinking about some things. Like, you got to come up with some stuff. That's why I started the business. Shoot. I'm selling my body butters, my sea moss. Like, I just went in, you know what I'm saying, had 2 orders that I went to go do locally today because one of my friends is in town and she ended up buying some stuff from me, and her cousin had bought some stuff I had made. They had got I sold 2 watermelon sea moss, 2 body butters, and I'm sure I gotta do what I gotta do. Sure, cause look, this is my strawberries and cream body butter. It looks so good. And then I got some other stuff that I got coming out. And then I have one body butter that's like banana. It's like a funky monkey fragrance, and it smells so good. It's my favorite. Like I got that on right now. And I got so much other stuff that I got coming out. But I'm finna start doing pop-up shops. So I'm finna start finding like places I can go to, like either on Sundays, pop-up shops, and start selling my stuff and bring in other income. Plus side about the job that I work at, even though I don't like working extra time at overtime because it's just like I'm already working 40 hours for you guys. Like I would love, I love to have my days off. And I want all of my days off because I be needing it for a peace of mind. But the plus side about where I work at and by working from home is we have overtime every single week. It's always some type of overtime. And then on top of your overtime, so you know how you get paid time and a half. So on top of getting paid time and a half, if you sign up for the dates, so let's say they say we have surge on these days. So like right now they got a surge this weekend that I should have signed up for, but my husband off, so I prefer to spend time with him. But so they had a surge. They had a surge yesterday and today, and they're saying that if you work overtime any hours of that day, you're gonna get an additional $12.50 per hour on top of your overtime rate. So if you making like over $25 for overtime, you're getting an additional $12.50 per hour on top of that. Girl, that's like 30. That's money. You know what I'm saying? That's like 35, 36. That's almost $40 pretty much almost $40 an hour. So people be banking out on OT. I'm finna start banking out on it because I need to start banking out on it. But that's a blessing to having a job and where you can have the ability to work overtime. But it's really sad when you're making the most money that you ever made in your life, right? But then it seems like you're not because they want to keep making everything around you go up. It's just too expensive out here. Right. That's right, CC Lachey. Shoot. Cause that's what I be doing. I barely be in the stores grocery shopping. I use Instacart pretty much every week. I order my food on Instacart and I do curbside pickup. What am I finna go inside the store for? Walk around and do all that. Like I'm not finna do any of that, and I'm not finna be doing all of that walking around in no store. But and I'm about to start. Shoot, to be honest, the way gas is, I'm about to start doing where y'all deliver the groceries to my door, so I can save my gas. Yeah, making all that money and rent going up. That is crazy. It should be illegal. I was researching it the other day. I'm like, what's the cap on the maximum amount they can go up on your rent? They gonna say ain't no cap. So a person can just say, you know what, I'm going up $1,000. I don't care. For my 2-bedroom apartments, you're gonna pay $5,000 a month. And then they think that that's sustainable. A person could just go up to whatever number they want with no limit. That makes no sense. Just like there's a minimum wage that you could pay someone, there should be a maximum in which you can raise a person rent. And it should be no more than, honestly, like they should be going by a person's income. They be making no sense how you be sitting up here asking the person to make 2 times their rent, but then when you renew the lease, you don't renew my lease to the fact where it's 3 and 4 times the rent. But I'm not making that though. So what am I supposed to do? How you gonna raise my rent over 2 times the rent? But when I apply, you told me I need to make 2 times the rent, which I do. But you don't raise it 3 and 4 times the rent, which I don't make that. So make that make sense? They're not making sense. Amazon employers don't want to raise pay. That's ridiculous. I ain't never did Amazon Fresh. I saw it on there. It's like, some of these businesses would have peak pay for only 1 month for their employees. In our hospital, we can't find lab people, x-ray people, even nurses leaving. Wow, that's a shame. My husband works in a hospital. That is a crying shame. Right. They don't even be making 3 times the rent. Who came up with that? And then on top of that, they don't even be sounding, they dumb. You want me to make 3 times my rent gross. Y'all don't even rant about how the IRS robbing me every month. Medicaid and Social Security, which we never gonna see that crap. Like I'm gonna really find out if there's a way that I can opt out of paying Social Security and Medicare. Baby, I don't need y'all to hold my money in the bank for me. I'm responsible. I can hold my own money, okay? For Social Security, if something ever happens to me when I'm old, I don't need you to hold my money for me, cause it ain't like I'm gonna see it anyways. So if you ever have to apply for SSI, I do not need you trying to beat my mother nor my father. I'm responsible, boo. I got me. Like y'all care anyways. That ain't y'all don't care. That's control.
Another way to rob people.
Right, robbing the folk. That's all it is. That's how, man. They really be trying it. It's just really getting crazy out here. And then that's why you gotta be careful. Because the more higher stuff is getting, the more desperate folks gonna get. And the more people gonna be real, they're gonna be out there trying to bust you upside the head for your groceries. They're gonna be out there trying to bust you upside the head for things that you have because they don't have it. They're tired. People are tired out here. And then another thing, don't be understand, people raising this rent, you're gonna have so many people that are gonna be homeless now. And it's sad. And I was thinking, I was like, maybe I should get a house. But I don't, my desire, I've never, everybody want the American dream, whatever that is, right? I don't want it. I never, huh?
I want my dream.
Right. I never desired, and that's crazy how me and my husband, we are on the same page about that. We don't want a house. I don't want to be a homeowner. You're not a homeowner. You don't own that home, baby. You got a loan from a bank which now they own you, because if you don't make that mortgage payment, baby, they're putting you out. I don't want no American dream. You're not gonna have me in debt paying on this dang house for 15 to 30 years. Nah, I'm good. Baby, I'm finna get one of them little Montana, that they call it. That's the one I want, the Montana RVs. Baby, I'm finna convert that thing or something, living on the road or something. People be loving talking about I'm a homeowner. Oh, I got my first house. Congratulations. I'm not hating on nobody. Like, don't. I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to be funny. I'm not hating on nobody who a homeowner. Hey, do you? That's not my goal nor my dream. To be suppressed like that, it's the same equivalent as to getting a loan. All you're doing is getting a loan. And then when they say, oh, well, if you have good credit, yeah, good credit means that your APR, your interest, is not as high as the next person, or your down payment amount is not going to be as high. But you still finna pay each month, boo. You don't own anything, because if you lost your job, Lord forbid, and you couldn't make that mortgage payment, they're going to foreclose on your home, and they're going to sell it to the next highest bidder. Okay? They don't care nothing about you.
Especially you or Negro.
Right. Care nothing about you. And let me talk about this. So, first of all, let me tell y'all what happened to me today. So, if y'all don't know, me and my husband went vegan in January. So, we've been vegan for what?
6 months.
6 months we've been vegan. Why I go out to eat with my friend today? It was me, her, my husband, and her husband. We go to this place called You and Me Hot Pot. And it's where you pick a broth. They had vegetable broth. And then they had like this little thing that just make the food come around to every like table thing. It just goes around, and then you look at each item and you get to pick like your vegetables, your protein, like it just comes around. So they had ramen noodles, they had tofu, they had potatoes, they had corn, they had spinach, they had all type of different stuff. So all of a sudden comes around something called fish tofu. I'm thinking it's tofu because I mean it's the word. I'm thinking like they're saying like it's like a tofu. I'm thinking they're saying like it's like a tofu that kind of has a fish flavor, because there's certain vegan foods that have the flavor of like chicken or beef. You know what I'm saying? But it don't have any of those ingredients in it. So I'm just sitting there. I don't bit into the little fish tofu. I'm like, this tastes good. I'm like, this junk tastes just like real fish. How they get this to taste like that? All of a sudden, as I'm keep eating, I'm like, no, hold on. I'm like, babe, this tastes like actual fish. That's crazy. So that's when I said, I think I'm eating fish. So my husband asked the waiter, and you know, it was like a language barrier. So she was pretty much trying to tell me, but she was like, she really couldn't tell me. So I told her, I said, don't worry about it, baby. I'm going to just Google it. I Googled fish tofu. Do you know that it's not tofu at all? The only reason why they call it tofu is because they're saying that it has the texture like tofu. But it's actually fish. I was like, you know what? I don't even care at this point no more. Like, I still was in it because it was good. And it was so crazy because I told my husband like a week ago, I'm like, I'm craving fried catfish. I don't know why that craving just came to me. I wanted fried catfish so bad. But of course I didn't go get it. So I ate that fish today. And I feel good. I ain't feel sick or anything. I ate the fish today. But I'm going to still, of course, continue to be plant-based. Yes, I ate the fish that was in my soup by accident and still kept eating it because it was good. Alright. But, oh well. I'm still vegan though. I ate fish today, but I'm still vegan. No, but yeah, I messed up. After 6 months, I cannot believe I accidentally ate fish. But it's their fault because they should have had a little sign that said contains actual fish. Like, you should have been very specific about that. Like, I didn't know what the heck that was. I thought it was actual tofu. Why would you use the word tofu and it's not tofu? What are you talking about? So I got bamboozled today, and I ate actual fish. Can't believe that. But I'm really plant-based. I've realized, like, as I've been on this journey of plant-based, I realized that I realized the difference between saying that I'm vegan and saying that I'm plant-based. I'm not well, I live a plant-based lifestyle, and I wouldn't go as extreme as say like I'm vegan, because I feel like vegan is more or less a a lifestyle in a sense of like animal cruelty. Like when you talk to a person that's like a diehard vegan, they would not buy anything with animal clothing. Like they would not wear a fur jacket. They would not wear earrings that contain animal products. They would not, like, they are diehard vegans. And I realized that I'm probably not really a vegan because I would still eat honey. And people that are true vegans, they would not eat honeys because they feel like the bees had to work hard for it, and that's what a vegan is. They are protesting animal cruelty, which I am too. I do not like the fact that animals get slaughtered the way that they get slaughtered just to have food on my table. But that's not why I went vegan. I went plant, so I'm pretty much plant based, where I'm deciding to eat foods that are made from plants or vegetables in a sense. So that's pretty much why I'm plant based. And I did it for a 30-day challenge, but I actually fell in love with it, how my body feels, and just different things that I learned in my body. And then my husband, after 2 weeks of him being plant based, after he was like against it, he fell in love with it and was like, if the food gonna taste like this, babe, I'm never going back. Like this week, well, last week, I had made some cauliflower macaroni and cheese with some okra soup. That junk was bomb. Oh my God, it was so bomb. Like, and I'm making it again this week because it was so good. And then my husband, he had brown rice, green beans, and he had like these Beyond Meat patties or whatever, and I made him some brown gravy or whatever, and it was so good too. He had let me taste some, like, I did that. I said that. I made it taste good. But I've been loving it, you know. But I've been noticing that there has been a shortage a little bit on plant-based food. Like, it's been very hard for us to find just eggs. It's been very hard for us to find super firm tofu, when before there used to be like super firm tofu in the stores. Now it's just like I'm starting to wonder, because I'm starting to wonder if it's a shortage on plant-based food because it's such a shortage on chicken and beef and pork and all the stuff that other people eat, right? Now I'm starting to realizing that y'all people, I'm starting to realize that y'all meat eaters, because I had fish today, whatever. But y'all meat eaters, it's taking our food. What's up with that? Stay in your lane. Leave my tofu alone, please. And my just eggs alone, please. And my TBV alone, please. I need all that. I need my protein. And leave my plant-based proteins alone. You don't need that. You go and eat. You go have your whey protein. You do that. But you leave my vegan, my plant-based protein alone. Period. Yeah, it was really, like, I'm not gonna lie, the food at the hot pot was good. I liked it. I loved it. It was expensive. I ain't gonna lie. It was $28, $28.99. So pretty much with taxes, it was about $30-something per person. So with taxes, it came up to like $61 between me and my husband. And I was like, whoosh, that was kind of steep. Would I do that again? No, I wouldn't eat there again for that price. I ate there because really I wanted to spend time with my friend that was in town. So I just sacrificed and spent time with my friend or whatever. But I would never, I probably would never eat there again unless they have some type of special, because I just feel like $30 a person is a bit much. But even though it is an all-you-can-eat restaurant, the only reason why I say it wouldn't benefit me is because $30 to eat noodles and all the vegetables. Now for them, it was probably beneficial because they had crawfish, they had crabs, they had like the whole fixing and works. Now if I ate like meat like that and seafood and stuff like that on a regular basis, then it probably would be beneficial for me, or a little bit more worth it, because I'm getting crawfish, I'm getting crabs, and I'm getting all the stuff that meat eaters like to eat. However, that just for some ramen noodles, baby, ramen noodles at the store cost how much? I can make this same meal that you trying to get me to pay $30 for less than $5, if you want to be technical. For less than $5. I'll say less than 10. For less than 10. Because spinach is kind of high. So I'm going to say less than 10. Less than $10. But it's crazy out here in these streets, man. It's getting crazy. So the plus side is my friend supported us and we supported them because we needed pies. So she sells she pretty much the crazy coupon lady, which she didn't let me know. So we ended up getting some stuff from them. So we had got like 3 pods, 2 packs of Lysol wipes, 2 Febreze. What is this? Oh, this is from the dang store. This man did not put this stuff in a darn refrigerator. Just thanks, babes. So we had got some stuff from them, and then she ended up ordering the sea mouse and stuff that I had made yesterday because she pre-ordered it. Because when I do my sea mouse, it's like a turnaround time. When you order your sea mouse, I need to know like Blage Squad. So let me tell you how I went to Sprouts. I mean not Sprouts, Publix. I went to Publix the other day, yesterday, to go get the watermelon. And I had went to this location that I rarely go to. So I go get the watermelon, bring it home, cut it open. I'm looking at the watermelon all crazy. The junk look a hot mess. It's it's in there. I'm see if y'all can see it. It's probably I don't know if y'all can see it. Y'all probably can't, cause I probably need a flash. But y'all could probably just see how that junk is not even pink. It look a mess. The watermelon just look a mess. So I'm like, I cannot make the watermelon with this because I use organic watermelon. I'm like, this can't be organic. This is ridiculous. So I'm cutting the watermelon and it's looking a hot mess on the inside. Like I can't even explain it. Like it looked like some type of rodent or animal went in there and was eating through the watermelon or something because it had like holes in it before I was even cutting the watermelon. I was like, what the heck? It smelled funny. I threw that crap out. I went back up to Publix today and I told him, I said, the watermelon I came up here, it was bad. So he was like, well, normally you would bring it back. I'm like, I understand, sir, but I'm not going to carry this heavy behind cut watermelon back up there. And I said, he was like, okay, that's fine, ma'am. Just come up here. We'll replace it. So sure enough, they did. So then I went back up there and I ended up getting another one. Look how red and vibrant this one is. Red and vibrant. So I scooped a lot of it out of here to make the the watermelon that I made for my order. And I didn't eat. This is my first time eating out of it because I ain't making no more. So don't think like, oh, she eating out of the watermelon that she's selling, because I don't have any more people that has ordered this flavor. So I'm not gonna let this lose my money out on this watermelon just sitting in there. Plus I have a whole nother one, another half in there if somebody does order within the next few days. But I make my stuff fresh. Pretty much when you order, I go and get the fruit at that time, because you can't have sea moss. You can't make sea moss in advance, in a sense. Like you can't make it and just with hopes of someone ordering it. So your sea moss is made to order. Pretty much when you order it, just know it's being made within the 2 days. Like when you order your sea moss, it's gonna be made within 2 or 3 days of you ordering it. Fresh organic fruit. Yes, I love watermelon. And y'all know the crazy thing about it? I never ate watermelon as a kid. I hated it. I hated watermelon so much. My mama, when she was pregnant with me, she would throw it up if she ate it. When I was born, she tried to give it to me as a child. I wouldn't eat it. As an adult, until 2017. Okay, so I started eating watermelon after I got pregnant. My first time getting pregnant. I got pregnant in September of 2017. I started having this big craving for watermelon. I didn't know why at the time. So I told my husband, go to the store. I want watermelon. It was crazy. I went to the store and I saw like the cut slices on the shelf. I bought it. I opened it and I just demolished it in the car. My husband was like, but I thought you said you don't like watermelon. I'm like, I don't know why I want this. And it was so good. And it like quenched my thirst. And it was just, oh my God, so delicious. And I never liked watermelon ever in my life. And that was just crazy. And then I found out I was pregnant. That was crazy. I found out I was pregnant. But I ended up losing, that pregnancy. But that was so crazy. Oh, for real? Oh, I bet I had no flies because I just threw it in the trash. But now I'm an expert at picking watermelons. Like, let me stop. Google made me an expert. Let me show y'all something. So when I pick my watermelons, it has to have a patch of like this yellow area. This yellow area, it has to be a patch of that on the watermelon. A big solid area. That's how you know your watermelon is sweet. And that it's going to be vibrant red. And then I also pay attention to like these patterns on the watermelon. It's like something in the eye. And I just know when I see it that it's going to be good. Not knocking on them. Nah, I ain't on. She don't know about that trick. I guess I ain't no expert. What happened when you knock on it? It sound hollow or something, or it's supposed to sound full, or what? Hold on. Y'all notice that yellow watermelon is trending right now for some reason? I ain't never had it, but I know somebody here that sells it, but they like 20 minutes from where I am, 20, 30 minutes. I'm gonna go get me one. Yeah, watermelon is too good to me. Watermelon whisper. I was telling my husband, I said, people who got kids in the summertime in Florida, they get their kids watermelon because you don't want your child keep running in and out. Talking about they thirsty. Man, watermelon quench you so much, quench your thirst. You know, I also like to add a little salt to my watermelon. I love that sweet salt kind of, you know what I'm saying? I don't do it all the time, but it do be tasting real good. When I was younger, like I said, I didn't like it. So my cousin, she would eat it like a big old watermelon all by herself. Just sit there and eat the whole watermelon. And I'm like, what the heck? Now, watermelon is good, but you do got to eat it in moderation. Well, me, even though it is a lot of water, but it still has natural sugar. So when you have diabetes or insulin resistance, you have to really be careful. Yes. Like I don't see how people add sugar to watermelon. That's kind of crazy to me when it's already sweet. Unless you just got one that's not sweet. And then if that's the case, just make sure you pick out one that's sweet, right? Just know how to pick it out, okay? But I would not be adding more sugar to this sweet behind watermelon. I'm gonna set y'all right here. I would not. I don't know why my camera, hold on. I just don't know why. Oh, there it go. Oh, that's better. I'm like, why is it zoomed in like that? It's just crazy. But yeah, y'all know what I want to win? I want to win that $5,000 a week for life. That's what I want to win. And somebody here in Florida, and they was 31 too. I said, I know that's right. Same age as me. They won it. Thank you. Everybody keep thinking it's a dress. I made it look like a dress. Man, Jay. It's a two-piece. But because this shirt part or the top part is short, I'm gonna be walking around here, you know what I'm saying, showing. And then I also have a hold on. It also has like a split. So it's like the split is high. So I try to put like this, what is this thing called? This dress thing underneath. So this split is high and I put this dress thing underneath. So yep. It's cute. Ba 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 ba. But yeah, I like it. I got it from Shein. Well, my sister actually got it from Shein, and then she said it was too big for her because she done lost a lot of weight. Sis lost a lot of weight. And she said it was too big for her. So then she ended up asking me that I wanted. And I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My stomach is like on swole because them dang noodles. I probably look like I'm pregnant, but I'm not, guys. Don't be bamboozled. I look like I'm Karen, but I'm not. Not yet. As soon as I can get myself together, I be hating. Like, why do we like? Let's talk about that. Why is it such a struggle for some people, bruh? I don't understand. Like, when I was growing up, it used to be like, oh, when you start having sex, make sure you use protection. Like, they had sex ed in school. Your mama made sure. Everybody in the family made sure you knew to wrap it up. Because if you didn't, you was going to get pregnant. And unfortunately, that ain't just like how it works. You won't just, as soon as you just have unprotected intercourse, you're just pregnant. I wish that was the case. I have so many kids. Every time my husband look at me, pregnant. Pregnant. Shoot. I'm ready though. I mean, I know. I mean, I'm ready, but then I'm like, I be kind of going back and forth in my mind. I be like, I want kids, or at least 2. But then I be like, dang, all these prices, everything going up. Like, bro, I want to bring a child into this craziness. Woo. I don't know. Then I was thinking about adoption the other day. I still ain't talked to my husband about that yet. I don't know. He might be for it, but then he might not be for it. Cause he might be like, I know we can do it naturally, blah blah. Listen. I feel like the Lord has really gave me a change of heart when it comes to like being a mother or thinking about being a mother. I think like everything. Well, since I've started my business, my mind has been mostly on that. So trying to be constantly thinking about being a mother, it does not consume me as much as it did before. This is journey used to consume me, like every ounce of it. Excuse me, used to consume me. Every negative test would break my heart. Like, I would be crushed. Now it's like I'm not expecting the positive, so it's like I already know what's coming in my mind. So I never think I'm pregnant. In a 2-week wait, I'm never like, oh, you know what? I think I'm pregnant this month. I think I'm pregnant. That never crossed my mind. It's just always like, I know it's gonna be a negative, and then boom, it's a negative. So I'm never disappointed because like I always tell myself it's gonna be a negative, and then it does. And then it's like a slight fear, like when it is positive, like I'm gonna be going to the doctor like ASAP to get a blood test this time. Cause some of y'all was down my throat about when I got pregnant in February, talking about why you didn't go get a blood test. I wasn't thinking about that. Do you know that a person went 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 5 years. 5 years of trying. Well, not constantly, because I ain't gonna lie. 5 years of off and on trying. And I got my first positive after 5 years after that first pregnancy. You know, that's crazy. You know? So that was a shocker for me. I was just enjoying the fact that I naturally was able to conceive. Like, that, me conceiving, just in general, when I got that positive, was such a huge accomplishment. And it was crazy because I was thinking about the child, but I was more proud of my body for being able to conceive naturally than I was thinking like, oh crap, I'm finna actually have a baby, right? Like, that sounds weird, but I was like, wow, my body is capable of doing this, right? And then I knew when I got that positive, something in me just knew this is too good to be true. I don't believe it until like, you know, I get like, you know, like go to the doctor and get a sonogram. But unfortunately, before I could even make it to that point, I was already miscarrying while I was celebrating the fact to find out that I am pregnant. You know what I mean? So it was crazy. That one, I think I was more hurt by this one than the first one, because see, the first one, my hormones was just completely out of whack. Completely out of whack. The first time, around that time, we was not trying. So when I got pregnant in 2017, we wasn't trying. It just happened. This time, when I got pregnant, I also wasn't trying, to be honest. We had like took a break. I mean, no, not, what am I talking about? I'm talking about we took a break. We didn't take a break. The first time we took a break, we wasn't trying. This time we was trying. But what happened was I wasn't as stressed. Like I wasn't jotting and taking my temperatures, and I wasn't taking the OPKs. So I wasn't like actively tracking my ovulation. And then boom, I ended up like conceiving or whatever. And so right now I'm cycle 10. So girl, we got 2 more cycles. And dude, if some guys on here, we got 2 more cycles before it's 12 full cycles, 12 a whole year of trying. And then I'll just really consider some type of fertility treatment, whether that's taking metformin, which I really don't want to take. But I what I'm going to do is up my dose of this herb that I'm taking. I told y'all about this herb before. Let me put this up. I'm going to try to find it over here. Oh, here it goes. Dreams of remember. There's no one like you around. Hey, Amira. Hey, Bria. It's by faith we see the promises. It's by faith we see the promises of Yahusha and Abba Yahweh. Continue to speak by faith. You are pregnant. Your faith is what moves God. Yep. I know that's right. So this is, what is this? Oh, fenugreek seed. Well, powder. Wait, where's the seed? I got seeds too. I'm going to show y'all how I do it. I'm for sure I want to do it. Show y'all my vision. See if it worked. If it worked, then oh, my necklace done came off. Why are you embarrassing me on live like that? Don't do that. Y'all dope silly. But I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do. So fenugreek, it helps people with like diabetes and insulin resistance and stuff like that. So these are fenugreek seeds, like natural raw seeds. So I put it in water, and as like it was like a little bit of seeds, but as you see, they have expanded. Then I'm going to sift this in a strainer, and I'm going to drink like a cup of fenugreek water every morning to like, help me and all that stuff, like regulate, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. So I love this stuff. It's disgusting. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to cap. It is very nasty. However, it is good for people like suffer from insulin resistance. So then I also have the powder. So my husband was like, I want you to buy powder in bulk. I want you to go get more powder because they're running out of stuff, blah, blah, blah. I want to make sure you're good. So I went on Amazon. I bought this on Amazon too, but then I went back, found another vendor, and I bought it in a bigger bag, which is really a lot. And this is going to last me years because this bag doesn't expire. This is 5 pounds, and this stuff doesn't expire until like 5 years from the date that you purchase it. So this expires, well, no. Let me stop. I'm being extra. This expires 2 years. So it's 2 years. So I have 2 years to use this. So it says February 2024. So pretty much about 2 years. That this will last me until 2024. So what I do with this, which same thing, just in a bigger thing, is I take this pill thing here, and then I line up the pills in here. This makes 25 pills at once. And then I take my vegetarian capsules, I line them up, and then I put the powder, and then I make myself homemade fenugreek capsules. And I take 2 of these right now a day. And I noticed that when I take these, like if I take my blood sugar in the morning, and sometimes it'll be like 110, whatever it be. And then when I take that pill, it knocks it all the way down to like 90 something. It really knocks it down. What it does is it causes carbs to not absorb into your body the way that, like, sometimes, it pretty much makes carbs absorb into your body at a slower rate, in a sense. So it helps. You finna go on the balcony?
Yeah, but you all lie. I'm doing the work real quick.
Okay. So yeah, oh yeah, girl, I love you some natural remedies too, girl. That's the best way, and I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna really I'm gonna really buckle down and really do this. Like, I have to, like, I know my endocrinologist, like, he want me to take metformin, he want me to, like, take all these medicines, and I'm not, like, it's not that I'm not for it. It's just, as a woman, you want your body to work. You don't want no medication to have to make your body do what your body need to do. I feel like as a woman, when you go through that stuff, it makes you feel less than a woman. It makes you feel like you have to do all this stuff. It's like, to me, it's like becoming a robot just to produce a child, or becoming a test subject or something like that to produce a child, or relying on science just to have a child. And I know for some people, IUI, IVF and all that stuff, that's what they have to take. And I'm not against that, because if I have to take that route, I will. But mentally, in my mind, it's like I'm trying to do everything not to take that route, because I want to be able to be like, Yahuwah, he did this. He allowed me to have this child naturally. But if that's not the case, then it is what it is, and I just got to do what I got to do. I'm 31. My husband just turned 33. 33? Yeah, he just turned 33. So we're not getting any younger. But it also, I think there's like, people are scared to have kids after 35, or feel like, oh, after 35, I ain't gonna be able to have kids. So I'm in a rush, but I'm also not finna rush. Feel what I'm saying? I have to give my body grace. But I try to stay positive majority of the time on this journey. I tell myself, okay, Vanessa, stay positive. Your body's going to be able to do this. You can do this. But then there's just some days where I'm just like, I'm sick of this crap. Can't do this anymore. It's giving very much. You're getting on my nerves. Let me put this up. So, it just be crazy. Like, and I just be like, man, I'm sick of this. It ain't making no sense. You said in your word, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. What's going on? What's happening? And why I'm not replenishing? Why I ain't fruitful? Oh, I'm fruitful. And I'm finna multiply. Oh, here it go right here. I was like, what is the dang things at? So this is the fenugreek seeds. This stuff is good for hair, skin. Oh, fenugreek is just so good. If y'all know about them, tell y'all better go get this. Add this to y'all diets. Add this to your lives. Fenugreek, yeah, it's amazing. I'm about to we're on the balcony. So I just be really having to just remind myself that everything is going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Excuse my little office area back there. I got to try and get my stuff together. But I was prepackaging up them boxes. Whew. Put my phone on the charger jack, cause Right, exactly. Like I go back and forth with my mind, Amira, about the medication thing, and then the part of me like, just take it. If you just take it, you'll have a baby. But I'm just like, that's not 100% true. Just taking it, because it's like, if you just take it, what if it mess up my hormones? Like, that's another thing. I work hard to regulate my hormones, and you know the crazy thing about it is, I'm regular. Like, my hormones are regular. Like, my my cycle comes normally. Like, my cycle, this cycle, it was off a little bit. Like, I don't know why it was off by 2 days. So I was 2 days late, but I knew I wasn't pregnant only because when I was tracking my ovulation, I noticed that I ovulated late because I got a peak. I got my LH surge later, and I usually get it on day 19, cycle day 19 or 20. But last cycle 9, it came on like I think cycle day 23, which is really late. So when Unflow did not come on the morning of cycle day 33, I already knew, okay, she's probably going to be 2 days late. Sure enough, she came exactly 2 days later because I ovulated later. But my cycles are normal. They are every 33 days. They last like 4 days. You know, I bleed 4 days and then go off. What else? Yeah, I'm pretty much regular. The only thing is, I honestly feel like what my problem is, honestly, and I'm gonna go to a fertility specialist because I don't like to diagnose myself, but half of the time that's what we do. We sit up here and talk to these doctors, but we diagnose ourselves because we tell them about our symptoms, and then we pretty much tell them what we got or what, you know what I'm saying. So based on the research that I've done, I honestly feel like because I have insulin resistance, I am not. And Amir, I heard you say this in your video, the video when you had went to your doctors and you was like about your egg maturing, and I was like, you know, dang, I feel like what you said in your video was kind of confirmation in my mind. Like, I'm like, is God trying to talk to me through this video or something? Because I feel like that's what's going on with me. I feel like my body is capable of getting pregnant. It's just that the eggs are not mature enough. Like, they don't mature or something like that. So it's like, that's the problem. You feel what I'm saying? Which sucks. So, and I feel like it's because the higher insulin in my body, all these high levels of insulin. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, when it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It's not a matter of if it's gonna happen, because I know it's gonna happen. You know, because I've gotten pregnant twice. It's just that I want to get pregnant. I want to carry my baby full term, and I want to deliver my baby healthy, full term, without no problems, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, girl, yes. So, you know, this journey is very much like, it could be a lot, you know, but at the same time, in an odd way, I'm kind of happy that it's me, so that I can encourage other people. So when it does happen, like, it's going to be a testimony. Like, I don't know if you guys know this couple called Hope and Cadero. I follow them on Instagram and I follow them on YouTube, but they're mostly on Instagram. That's pretty much their platform in which they post on. And if you don't know, you can follow them. Free promo. But no. Hope and Cadero. I think their Instagram name is H&K Nation or something like that. Well, they tried for 12 years. I can't even imagine trying for 12 years. Like, that's crazy. Oh yeah, I don't track ovulation anymore, so I've already stopped that. Last cycle I didn't track. I didn't track. Last cycle, what I'm saying about when I didn't track, I took one ovulation test. Let me make sure I be specific. Last cycle, the cycle before that, I didn't track. This cycle, I took one ovulation test out of the blue, cause I'm like, dang, I ain't tracked this week or whatever, and it was a LH search on that day that I tracked. This cycle, I'm not tracking anything. So pretty much what I'm saying is I don't track consistently. So I don't take an ovulation test every day. I don't like line it up and be like, oh, you know, this, and that. No. The reason why I take at least one, just to see if I get a surge, because I already know around the time that I ovulate, which is cycle day 19 or 20. So when I ended up taking that ovulation test for fun, that one day, it was just crazy that it was a surge and it was cycle day 23. What the heck? So I already know that I'm gonna get my surge either cycle day 19 or 20. So all I do is I take one ovulation test around that time. So I might take one on cycle day 20. I might take one cycle day 19 or 20. I don't take like a whole bunch of ovulation tests and just stack them up and do it. No, I'm not doing all of that. Not at all. But I also don't believe that whether you track or don't track that you'll get pregnant. I know a lot of people believe that, oh well, if you stop trying, it'll happen. Well, guess what? It was a lot of years that I didn't try, still don't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of years that I didn't track ovulation, still not pregnant. When you suffer from infertility in some form or way, it's something that's deeper than that. It's not stress. People think like stress is a factor, but people think that when you're trying to have a baby, is you obsessing over every little thing of becoming pregnant, and that's not the case. When you don't have children and you feel like your body is failing you, of course you're gonna try to have a child. Some people could just get pregnant. They don't have to track and try. They can just be pregnant, right? Other people, unfortunately, that's not their situation. People have health issues that is preventing them from being pregnant. People got things going on in their body that is preventing them from being pregnant. So tracking is a really good thing only because your doctor is going to ask you, how do you know you can't have kids? When you go to the doctor, they ask me that straight up. How you know that you can't have kids? I'm like, because I had tracked. How long have you tracked? 3 months. Okay, you need to wait a year. Told me straight to my face, like, 12 months. Okay, so that's what I've been doing for 12 months. Making sure that I am following and getting very familiar with my body. So after these 12 months, I can go back to my doctor and say, hey, listen, it's now been 12 months. Okay, now I need to run these tests. Now we need to do this. Now we need to do that. Because some doctors won't do that if you don't have a consistent pattern of tracking. That's why some women, they have to lie. They have to go in there and be like, well, I tried for a year and ain't nothing happened. You feel what I'm saying? But I really wanted to try for real for a year. And I tried. I did get pregnant on the fifth year. On the fifth cycle. However, it ended in a very short term, a chemical pregnancy, pretty much. So no one can really understand this journey unless you're on it and you struggle in this journey. It's not easy to get pregnant. Like, you know how many people are suffering to get pregnant? They just don't talk about it. You only know, like, it's some people on my Facebook who I didn't even know struggled to got pregnant, but when they had saw my miscarriage video, they reached out to me, told me their story, and I couldn't believe that so many people told me they were struggling. The same people that when they announced their pregnancy, I was envious. Like, golly, she only been married for a year and now she's pregnant, but not even knowing that, even though she had been married for a year, her and the guy that she was with had been together for a while and they were trying. That's their personal preference, right? Or that it had been people that had just been trying for so freaking long, or had 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 one person miscarriages before they got their 2 and 3 kids. You know what I mean? Like, we never know too much what a person's going through. Like, people have different health problems. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's and I just want to make sure I'm being specific. I'm not talking directly to you by none lanes. I don't want you to think like I'm trying to attack what you're saying. I want to make sure I'm being clear on that. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of getting sidetracked with different thoughts in my head. So I want to say that first. And then and I also don't think that it's fair how people get ridiculed. Like, I've seen like people literally like get attacked. Like, my friend Amira, I had to stay off of her channel, and sometimes I had to stay out of her comment section. But I remember years, not even years, months ago, like in her comment section and stuff like that, and people, they say the hardest things. Or you will have people that's following your journey, they're exhausted with watching your journey. Like, what, you're not pregnant yet? Maybe you should just give up. Maybe you should take a break. Do y'all know that telling the person to take a break is not helping? Taking a break don't help us. We want to be a mother. What about taking a break? What is that going to do, taking a break? Yeah, and if we take that one break, that was our opportunity that we could have tried, and that sperm could have got inside that egg that month. But you told me to take a break, and I missed my opportunity. Do you know the percentile of how hard it is for the egg to actually meet, for the sperm to actually meet the egg? Like, I don't really understand that people realize just how hard it is for the sperm to reach the egg. It seems like it's easy for some people, but you only have a certain window. The egg only lasts 24 hours. Sometimes not even that for some people. A very short window, right? Yeah, miscarriages does take a toll on your mental. I can say that. Miscarriage took a very toll on my mental when I had my recent miscarriage. However, I didn't take a break. Why? Because I felt like I needed to keep going. I don't know. The break, me taking, everybody's different. I just know for me, taking a break, it doesn't help me. I will get into a stage of depression knowing that, okay, I'm not going to even be able to take a break because I'm still going to know in the back of my mind that this is my fertility window. And I know I'm going to start trying to do some stuff with my husband. It's like taking a break is just not going to work for me. You know what I'm saying? Well, I say when you have, because there's different type of miscarriages. Let's just be honest. You have some miscarriages where you're more than 6 weeks, and like, or you will have a miscarriage where the baby has a heartbeat, right? So you have like that it has to pass out of you. So technically speaking, your body will force you to take a break because at that point you got to wait until all that stuff clear out of you. With me, I had a very early stage miscarriage, right? I bled heavy. I saw like this, something came out of me when I had the miscarriage, but it was very like, it was like, it looked almost like a blood clot in a sense, but it had like this white jelly stuff all around it, right? And when I talked to my doctor, she was like, yeah, she had ended up telling me that was going to happen. She was like, when you like when it comes out, you're going to see like whatever, blah blah. She's like, and if you see like this white jelly stuff around it, that's the sac was trying to form or whatever. Cool, that's what happened. Once that cleared out of me and my husband, we said, let's take a break, right? We talked about it. We agreed on it. We said, we're going to take a break. We were on a break. Soon as my fertility window hit on the next cycle, we looked at each other. Sure you want to take a break? We said, my husband said, are you okay? Because he said, I'm worried about you. I said, I'm okay, babe. I promise I'm okay. We kept going. And I promised I was okay. And I'm good. Um, it's just crazy out here. Mm. Yeah, that taking a break it's different from each person. I do have to respect that it is different from person to person. In that break, that's a long time. That's a whole cycle. Do you know how long a 2 week wait is? And you talking about taking a whole cycle break? That's a long time. And then it's like, okay, for me, I'm kind of like a perfectionist in a sense. I don't feel like I'm giving my best if I'm taking a break on the journey. I don't feel like I'm giving my all if I take a break. Then if I take a break, that's messing up my 12 consecutive months that I'm on a saying that I'm gonna try for 12 full months. If I take a break, I feel like I gotta say, oh well, I tried for 10 months, I took a break, then I tried for 11 and 12. Like, no. I want to be able to go in there and be like, listen, dog, I tried for 12 consecutive, not, I ain't skipped, I ain't take no break, 12 consecutive months. What's up? What's going on? You know what I mean? Like, and, you know, I feel like my situation, I feel like sometimes the pressure is on me. I am the baby child. On my mom's side, I'm the second oldest on my dad's side. My little sister, both of my little sisters have children. My brother got kids. All of my siblings on my mom, all of my siblings, every last single one of mama and daddy side, they all have kids. I'm the only one that doesn't have children. My little nephew, who had his first child at, I want to say, the girl found out she was pregnant when he was 15. She had the baby. Then he had another baby. So he got two children. He just turned 20. So my little nephew got two kids. That bothers me to this day that my little nephew, that my sister got pregnant. I think when he was born, I was 12. I was 12 years old. I grew up with him. So he's my nephew, but he seems more like a brother in a sense. But he my nephew. But I grew up, we were raised together in a sense. Even though we were 12 years or whatever, we're apart a long time. But I was still a child when he was born. And it was so crazy because when I was 12, people thought that was my child because he was everywhere with me, to the park, this and that, da da da. You know what I'm saying? My sister, we stayed in the same house, so my mom pretty much, I had to help raise him so I wouldn't have kids in a sense, like so I wouldn't get pregnant young. Um, I used to think that so I grew up in a bad environment in a sense, like with things around me. I became sexually active at a very young age. When my mom found out my sister was pregnant, she got scared and she ended up putting me on birth control. I was on birth control before I was even actually having sexual intercourse. I think I got put on birth control at 12, if I'm not mistaken. It was 12 or 13, whatever it was. I was on birth control before I was actually sexually active. Do you know what that did to my body? I wasn't even fully developed in a sense. Like I had just started getting my menstrual cycles. I got put on birth control and my menstrual cycle stopped. I didn't have a period for 5 years. Then once I got grown, like when I got 18, I still was taking the birth control, but then I stopped on my own, I believe at like 19. I still didn't have a regular cycle for years. Like my jump was still irregular. I would go months without a cycle. So I honestly feel like because I was put on birth control before I was even mature, out of the fear of me being pregnant, because my sister got pregnant at a very young age. I think she was like 14. um it messed my body up. I feel like my body didn't have the time to like really have its own hormones. So at a young age, I was synthetic hormones was put into my body, and I feel like that's what messed me up. I don't know if that's what contributed to insulin resistance, which I doubt it. Insulin resistance would just come from emotional eating. I was molested at a young age, so it caused me to eat a lot of sweets. Like food was my comfort, and that's pretty much what happened. And so now I feel like I'm being punished in a sense for a decision that um was made by my guardian, my mother at that time, based off of fear of her having two young teenagers pregnant young. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I be thinking to myself, like, I'd rather had it been a teenage mother. I really didn't rather had it been a teenage mother. I'm lying. But I just wish that she had not done that. You know what I'm saying? I wish that I would have been able to stand up at that time and say, hey, mom, listen, I'm not doing anything. I do not want to be on this. Because I didn't know the effect that it would have on the body. And I mean, I understand her stance as a parent because, you know, you already got one child in here with a dang baby. And, you know, you were already a mother of four. My mom was a mother of four. But I think at that time, only three of us stayed with her because my oldest sister, she had moved with her dad when she was probably like 9. Yeah, she moved with her dad early. But, yeah, so it's just been, it's definitely a journey. This journey is a journey. But like I said, it's gonna be a testimony. And I feel like, you know, I feel like the baby coming. I've had many visions and dreams, and my husband and my best friend and stuff like that. It's been many dreams and visions. I did knew that I was gonna have miscarriages before having kids, and the reason how I knew that is because my mom, she ended up keeping this secret from me for a long time. She said she was scared to tell me. I think I said this before. She told me that she had a dream, and in the dream, she said that my husband and I was in a bathroom, and the tub, and you know, if anybody in the black community, when your parents, and they said when your mom dream of fish, one of her kids pregnant. She said she was in the bathroom, me and my husband, and she says that there was that we was in a bathtub, and it was a whole bunch of goldfish swimming in the bathtub. And she said all of a sudden the thing didn't have a stopper. So me and my husband was trying to put our hand to stop the goldfish from going down the drain. And she said, but some goldfish went down the drain. And she said that the Holy Spirit had revealed to her that I was going to have some miscarriages or something like that. But she wouldn't tell me the number. She kept saying, she was like, I think I just, she was like, I don't know if it's, because she was scared to tell me. And still to this day, she won't tell me how many she's seen go down the drain, whatever. But she was like, I think it was just 2. I said, Ma, how many was it? It was just 2. It was 2, Mom? Yeah. So when I had my miscarriage in 2017, I knew that was coming. And I also felt in my heart that when I got pregnant in February, I knew it was gonna be. I already knew when I saw the 2 lines. I promise you, the moment I saw that I was pregnant, I already knew this baby's not gonna stick, because I remember my mama telling me 2. So I knew I already knew 2 babies has to come and pass before I get the actual baby. So now I'm at the point where 2 has passed. So now I feel like this next pregnancy is gonna be successful. It's gonna be that one. Yeah, that's crazy. That's deep. So my mom told me that, I was just like, wow. So sometimes in my mind, in my heart, I be feeling like, did she see a third one? Are you sure it was just 2? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause don't. It's okay to let me know. You know what I'm saying? I would rather be prepared than to go through that. So that's why I was excited with this one. I really was. I think I was more excited that I got pregnant naturally after 5 years of not, like, trying and stuff like that. And then to see those 2 lines, it's something about when you get a big fat positive, like, like each time I just scream and holler because I'm just like, wow, I'm pregnant. And then sometimes in my mind I be thinking about, is that too hard for Yahuwah? Is anything too hard for him? Like, and I be wondering sometimes, like, is that his will for my life? Because sometimes I know we want stuff so bad, right? But what if that's not his will? But then I'm like, how could that not be his will when in the word he tells us to be fruitful and multiply? But then I start thinking deeper. But wait, did he tell Vanessa that? Was he talking to us as a race, as a people in general, or was he just still specifically talking to Adam and Eve? Or, you know what I mean? But I'm like, no, he was talking to me. You know what I'm saying? I is them and they is me. So he was talking to us. Yes, he was talking to us. So I know what happened. And I'm just waiting. And I'm excited. Because I already got my baby this too. My baby got a lot of stuff. I'm going to show y'all some of the stuff my baby got already. I know that it's going to be a girl. I'm saying this. I've been saying this. And I feel in my heart it's going to be a she. And people been sending me baby baby girl clothes. And it's a lot of stuff. I don't know if I'm going to put all this stuff. But I got a lot of stuff already. Like 2 boxes, a breast pump, all type of stuff. So it's like Yahuwah is letting people send me stuff and it's manifesting. It just needs to happen. But to be honest, my goal right now is to like get closer to like 200. I really want to be like 220. If I can get like closer to 220, then I'll be a little bit more comfortable with being pregnant at this size. Because I don't want to be like high risk. I don't want to have pre-eclampsia. I don't want to have post-eclampsia. I don't want to have none of that. I don't suffer from high blood pressure now. Thank the Lord. But I definitely just don't want to have all that stuff. And then with having insulin resistance, I don't want to have gestational diabetes. Like, I don't want any problems. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I hate when my phone be like this. I don't want to have any problems with anything. Because it's just too much. I need to get some more product, man.
Did you have to season the lion's name?
I have to season it. It's automatically like seasoned.
Oh, so
Do we still got spinach?
I don't have to check.
Are you finna use the griddle thing? Cause you say you're making quesadillas, right? Are you gonna? Cause you know we got a flat. I mean,
I'll just go do it in the pan.
Okay, chef, just doing it in the pan. You tired?
Yeah.
Well, thank you for cooking dinner for us.
Huh?
I said, well, thank you for cooking dinner. Anyways, really phased by. These are my. Look at my business cards, y'all. They so cute. I made them and designed them myself. But man, it's been. But so like I said, so now my focus, like I said, I really been putting my head in my business, trying to like really stay focused on the things I got going on with this stuff right here. So go check my website out, guys. Please, anybody, go check it out. It's bodycarebyv.com. Go order some body butters to lotion up them legs and them toes and them hands and stay just, lotioned up. My favorite one is Funky Monkey. It smells so good. All of them smell good. I think my husband's favorite one is the key lime one because he said it smelled like 7-Up pound cake or key lime pound cake. And then the strawberries and cream, it smells like strawberries. It smells so good. But that Funky Monkey, I'm telling you, like, the junk just smells so good. I just be like I put that on today. I had took my shower, and when I got out, I buttered up. Thank you, baby. I buttered up on that Funky Monkey body butter, and I got so much other stuff that I have to come to the market. I got one thing. All I'm waiting for this is just my labels, which I need to get them together. So this right here is body oil. I don't know why my thing is like this. Am I tripping? Hold on, y'all. But it's like getting on my nerves. Oh, there we go. I don't know what the heck that is. But anyway, this one is a body oil, and it's infused with real flowers. And when I tell y'all the scent of this smells so freaking amazing. Like, so yeah, it's for the body. Don't use it on the face because of the type of because of the flowers and stuff like that. I don't want your face to be breaking out. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely body, not face. But that's coming to market soon. Then I'm showing y'all the stuff that ain't even came to market yet. But then I have glow sticks. This is also coming to market. So these right here, you twist it up. It's like a deodorant thing in a sense, but you don't use it like that. You don't put it on your arms. You put it on your body. And so you just, you know what I'm saying? Put it on you or whatever, and you like lotion yourself up with it. But yeah, got some glow sticks coming. And then the last thing that I have coming, not the last as in ever, but so right now, that's coming soon, is going to be a body scrub. So this right here is strawberry scented, and it is an exfoliant body scrub. So you shower with it. It's foaming. So like when you put it on in a shower, oh my gosh, and you rub it on your legs, it feels so good. It's like a little scrub effect, like it feels so good, and it lathers up so well. Like I gave my sister one to test out, and she texted me and she was like, oh my gosh, I love the body scrub. That's my favorite thing. She was like, that's my favorite freaking thing. Blah, 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 blah. She was just ranting and raving about it. And she been, I'm going to put this down so I can show y'all. So she been ordering stuff from me, like even before I had like really, really lunch. Oh, it smells so good. So it's like, it's exfoliating. And I love this stuff too. Like I literally have my own in my shower, and like I would literally put this stuff on and just be washing my hands all day with it. And just be bathing in it every day. And then when Steven used it, because I want to make one for men, so I want to make a man fragrance one, right? So when Steven used it, he got out the shower talking about, babe, oh my gosh, this got my skin feeling so soft. He's talking about, I love the way that stuff feels. So he even loved it. So I'm like, yes, Lord, yes. You know, it's coming together. You know what I'm saying? It's looking real good. Yes, I love that. And I love making stuff. So my best friend, I had made a lotion, because I make lotion too. That's coming to market as well. It's just that when it comes to, the reason why you have to wait for certain things to come to market is because you really want to, when I make my products, that is anything that involves water and oil, you put a preservative in it so it won't go bad. But I like to keep it to monitor it myself. right? To make sure that before it hits market, that is good. I can't afford to pay for a dermatologist right now. It costs a lot of money, right? To get a dermatologist to test your products, that stuff costs a lot of money. So I'm doing my own testing, right? When I make my products, any products that requires a preservative. And if you don't know, take you can't just make skincare stuff without putting a preservative in it that contains water and oils. And then when you do water and oils, just an emulsifier, which is the ingredient that you use to get water and oil to mix. So emulsifying wax is what is commonly used, right? So I can't just take like my oil, put it emulsifier wax, and then put the oils and mix together and blend it up and it turns into a lotion and sell that. It's gonna go bad in 30 days because you didn't put a preservative. So I like to use natural preservatives and stuff like that. So one of the ones that is a success is this lotion right here. So I sent this lotion to my best friend for her to test it out, and she absolutely fell in love with it. And she was like, I need more. I need you to make me a bigger one. So this one is going to my best friend, and it's pretty much a facial and a body lotion. And this stuff, it smells so good. I got the other one somewhere. Hold on, let me go get it. I'm finna prop y'all up, and I'll be right back. I'm finna go get it. But this stuff smells so good, and it's coming to market real good, real soon. I'm talking about real good. Who I think I am? Carisha, please, real bad. Because we go together real bad. Carisha, please. Oh, it smells good. It smells good enough. So let me see which one. Ooh. Oh, this okay. So this one, these are two separate ones. So this one is actually this is mine. If you want one, just know it's coming to market soon. But this one is key lime. So girl, I wish you could smell this. This just smells just like a freaking cake pie or something. Whew, it smells so good. But this one, it's like, it just smells fresh. That's the best way I can explain it. It smells fresh. Like when you got the shower, you just want to smell that fresh scent. So this is pretty much what the lotion looks like. It's like regular lotion. You know what I'm saying? And you just like lotion up your hands. Yes, lotion up your neck. You just lotion it up and just keep. It's giving. But I love, like, you know, just regular around the day lotion. Like if you just want to put lotion on because you ashy, right? And this is mine because I didn't want to use that one because I'm going to be sending that one to these customers that have been customers, to people that have consistently been ordering. So I'm going to just like randomly send it to their house. Be like, thank you for being a customer. So for this one, with this one gonna be revised before it hit market. This one has, cause you know I'm plant based and I don't want to use any animal products in my products, right? Cause that's just kind of crazy. So instead of me using what's that junk called, beeswax, even though I do eat honey, but I just don't want to use beeswax. I use this thing called Camilla wax, which is a vegan wax, and you need that in order for this to be like a solid. I need to go down on it maybe like 1%, 2%, somewhere between 1 and 2%. It's very like moisturizing and stuff like that, but when you first put it on your skin, it's very firm, and I don't want it to be like super firm. So I want it to be for like when you put it on, you know, see, cause you could see like the glycerin part of how it is like moisturizing. It's just that I want it to be a little bit more softer than what it is. It's soft. I mean, it's moisturizing. Like you can feel the moisturize, but I want it to be like softer. But I really like that though. It smells really good. But like I told y'all, my favorite of them all, baby. My favorite of them all. This right here, this body butter, this funky monkey. I wish I could smell this through the goddamn camera, man. I tell y'all, this stuff right here smells literally amazing. It has bananas. It's like a banana scent, grapefruit, and pina colada. It's very fruity, but it smells like it smells amazing, and it just it's just how it glides on for me. It's just how it glides on for me. It's the coverage for me. I think I'm probably like all them different scents, but these body butters though, it's gonna have you shining. Like if you on the beach or somewhere, you gonna be shining and glistening. This stuff right here gets you. It's fluffy. It's just giving. It's so light. It's fluffy. It's moisturizing, and it smells absolutely amazing. And I call it my funky monkey because it got that banana in there. But it ain't a bad funky. It's like a good funky. But it smells so good. So those ones are the one. Those are mine. Cause every time I make something, I always have my own personal, jar of what I made. But not this one. So this one is going to my best friend. She gonna have her whole jar. That's gonna last her a little minute. She gonna be set for life. Not but she gonna be set for a little minute with that one. But yeah, I'm trying to get it together. This is something that I really enjoy doing, making stuff. I didn't realize that making my own skincare product was gonna be something that I would adapt to and love so much, but I absolutely do. I feel like it's very therapeutic. This one is Shadows of Key Lime. This is the one that smells similar to the lotion, this other lotion over here, but this is the Shadows of Key Lime. So like when you get it, this one I'm not gonna open because it's sealed, and this one is for sale. But when you get yours, it does have a protected seal on it that is molded on there, so it is sealed for your protection. But yeah, I'm gonna add it to the back up here. And I just got these other labels that I bought. So I'm gonna be I might switch the labels on these ones, like take these off because they're not waterproof. And during shipping, I have to ship these in a sense with like ice packs because of this heat out here. It's too hot in Florida as well as like other places, and some of my customers, they're here or they're not too far off, and it's very hot. Like one girl ordered her stuff, right, and she told me it was like over 100 degrees or something like that. When she got the body butter, it would literally, she was like, girl, this goddamn heat. So of course, I resent it and I had to repackage it with ice packs. I couldn't even believe that. What the heck? I had to repackage it with ice packs because it was so hot where she was at. And it's body butter. It's literally, it will melt. So don't leave it in the car. Don't leave it in these hot behind. It needs to be in room temperature, like in your house. Not like in the fridge. You ain't got to put in the refrigerator and all that stuff. But it will melt if you leave it in your car. My sister reached out to me and said, my body butter melts. I had forgotten it in the car. I'm like, of course it's going to melt, girl. It's body butter. It's going to melt. You got to take care of that stuff. But I'm about to go because the hubby's in there making food for us. Which I'm probably only going to eat a little bit. I ain't really that hungry. That little hot pot stain still got me. All them dang noodles. They had sweet potato noodles, ramen noodles, regular ramen noodles. And I love me some ramen noodles. Because they vegan. They plant-based. But I love me some ramen noodles. We grew up on them things. Period. But anyways, I'm out, guys, because I don't talk enough and I ain't got nothing much more to talk about. I've been on here an hour and a half, girl. I did not expect to come on here that long. But appreciate everybody who's on. Appreciate everybody who's been here. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Check my website out. Order something, even if it's just one item. Order you some sea moss. I got you. I'm going to send it out to you. Order your body butter. And I got more product coming. I got soaps and stuff. I got so much stuff that's coming to the market. It's just a matter of me really getting on it, right? Something smells like it's burning. But I ain't gonna say nothing. Don't say nothing, Vanessa. Let him cook. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. He got this. Somebody save me. I'm gonna be eating burnt quesadillas. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Oh my God, I got it. Ben, you okay? It burnt? I knew something was burning. Oh, wow. It's okay. You can do it. Just redo it. I knew something was burning in there. I'm like, something smell like it's goddamn burning. Let him trying to give me a little break, a little time off from cooking, and he in there burning up this kitchen. Lord have mercy. Let me go take over. I'm just gonna have to cook. You instead of using a pot, why don't you use the thing I was telling you about, the griddle? That would probably be better. Instead of anybody, what do you have the eye on? Are you cooking on high? Oh, I don't know why it's burning then. He should have used that griddle like I told him. We have a little griddle where you put the tortilla on there, you fill it up with what you want, and you fold it, and it cooks it perfectly. He wants to cook it on just a skillet, where you flip it yourself, all the stuff probably for the fall out. It's probably for the fall out. Hey girl, hey. I'm about to get off. I've been on here for an hour and about almost 40 minutes. Girl, you missed too much. Somebody recap or not. You missed a lot, baby. I know you probably was, chillaxing with your family and, enjoying all that good 4th of July, pagan holiday food. It wasn't nothing much. Just talking about a variety of topics, honestly. Really started off talking about the cost of living. Talked about fertility, talked about my business, just different topics, baby. Just was talking about different things. Nothing ain't happened, baby. I know that title was alarming, but that's how I was feeling about these prices going up with everything. Oh, but happy early birthday. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, you still got that? Girl, yes. I might have to make you another one. Well, you just got a live one. Okay, you still got that damn recording. Reshare it and tag me so I can make another one. I'm not gonna say. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and eat these burnt quesadillas. Somebody help me. I'm gonna eat burnt food. It's okay, babes. I'm pretty sure you got it. You got this, babe. You can recover from that burnt quesadilla. It's fine. Oh my goodness. Anyways, when your husband trying to cook, he don't know how to cook. He talking about the tortillas too small. I mean, who told him to go in there and cook? Because I could have cooked. He could have been like, babe, you want to come cook? He went in there and tried to cook. He could have been like, babe, get off live right now. And come cook right now. And I would have been like, okay, Zaddy. I'm just playing. He better not ever talk to me like that. Period. Because we're going to have a problem. Because I'm not the one. Just know that. No, he really do know. He really... He know he be meal prepping his food. You know, he been stepping up doing his third dizzle for his portion of the food. Because like I told him, like, yeah, it's too much. But what he's doing is he's trying to overstuff the quesadillas. And I told him to use the griddle that is specifically for the quesadillas, right? So he's trying to use just a regular skillet. When you use a regular skillet, you have to be, it's harder. I don't even like to use a regular skillet because it doesn't cook evenly. Like the bottom part cooks, and then when you flip it, the stuff on the inside is not cooking. But when you use that griddle that we have, everything cooks evenly because it has heat at the top and heat at the bottom. It's done? All right. I gotta go with the food. The food done. I'm gonna show y'all what it look like. Hold on. Let's see what I'm gonna eat, guys. Okay.
What my other drink?
What other drink?
I only drunk one of these. And this only this book that left in here.
I didn't. Babe, that other drink has to be somewhere in there because I didn't drink it.
I'm not saying nothing.
I didn't drink your drink.
Okay.
Did you take it with you today?
No, I didn't.
Anyways. Is this one mine? What happened?
I'm just irritated.
Why? Why are you irritated? I need to know which one mine is. This was mine?
Yeah.
Oh. Why are you irritated? This look good. What's wrong with it? Look good. Mmm. It's stuffed. It got the plant-based cheese on it. It got good flavors. You did a good job.
What about my juice?
Babe, I'm telling you, I did not drink your juice. How many did you buy in total?
4.
So you're saying that I drank 3 and you only drank 1? Is that what you're saying? Baby, I did not drink your juice. I only drank that one that I had, and then I think I opened up, I had 2. Well, actually 1.5. I drank the first one, which is the electrolyte drink you're talking about. I drank the first strawberry electrolyte drink, and I drank half of the other one. It was 2 still left in there. So you probably drank it and don't remember it, but I promise you, I did not drink 3 drinks. I only drank 1.5, and my half is still in there. If you want it, you can have it. But I didn't drink your other drink. And this is good. You shouldn't be upset. It came out great. It's not, How many did you want? 3?
Yeah, man, 3. I had to end up doing this like that because it wasn't even folded over. So I had to put the other tortilla on top of this one in order to get it to be able to cook it. Then I had to put the cheese, how we do speak grilled cheese at work, take the cheese, throw the cheese on the frying pan to let it melt down some, then put it on, it was aggravating.
Oh, wow. I'm glad it all worked out. It ain't burnt, though. It's crispy. But I like that. Like a little crunch. This was all the tortillas?
Mm-hmm. It was only 3 of them.
It was only 3?
Mm-hmm.
But I thought you said so what happened to the one that was overcooked?
It was that one.
So you're going to give me the overcooked one? Wow. Unbelievable. You overcooked it, Give yourself the two that ain't overcooked and give me the extra crispy one. You know what?
What?
You should have got this one.
We can flip pieces.
No! It ain't about that. How you gonna give me? I'm looking at yours. Your junk ain't even like this.
I don't know what the bottom of this one look like.
But you know what? I'm mad. Nah, bye. I'm mad at this point. You got 2 quesadillas. I only got one, and you give me the very one that is darker. I don't want to talk to you. I'm going to the room. I'm eating in peace. Oh Lord. Look at this. Ooh. It's crispy, but it tastes good though. This got so pretty much what this is, it's a mission carb tortilla. So it's a low carb, like carb balanced tortilla. It has lion mane mushroom, I think like 3 different type of mushrooms, like a lion's mane mushroom blend with spinach, and it has smoked Gouda plant-based cheese. But that's good though. Would have been better if he would have just used the griddle like I told him. Now I'm over here eating on an extra crispy piece of tortilla. He burns this tortilla and give it to me. So, but that's straight how much he let his wife, right? Okay. I'm pressing back. You ain't get that. You ain't getting that. You don't touch none of this tonight. Off limits, dude. Off limits. Oh my gosh. Let me go, guys. I keep saying I'm gonna go, but I really am gonna go. They out here popping firecrackers. They popping firecrackers over there. Where you at? Y'all over there popping them firecrackers? Is that what happened? Man, you know what? We could make bank if we open up us a firecracker stand. I think I'm gonna look into that. Get all my information I need to get. Be on code. Blase Squad. Open up me a little firecracker stand. I'm gonna make bank while y'all go out here and celebrate these pagan holidays. I know what y'all celebrating. Why y'all celebrating? What's so happy about the 4th of July? Somebody not yet, but I know but I know it's coming. Yeah, they be getting my nerves that. When I stayed with my mama years ago, years, because I've been grown for a long time. Okay, the neighbor across that was next door to us. You know what? Tell me who they is, cause they got money, and I'm finna go rob them. Cause since you want to throw money away, that means you got money. But no, I need to open up a stand so somebody can spend for them $5,000 with me. Sure, that's crazy, the world. But when I stayed with my mama, the neighbor, he wouldn't fire firecrackers. He used to fire his gun in the air like an idiot. Do you know that what goes up has to come down? Like, people just don't be thinking. I guess he just wanted everybody in the neighborhood to know he got a gun. And one night I was sitting inside the car, and he was drunk, and he decided to start shooting his gun in the air right out in the driveway, and our house was like right there. They need to stop, and that just scared the living daylights out of me. I had hit the ground because I didn't want to be shot. Yeah, especially on New Year's, you cannot determine where a bullet gonna land or go. You know, these people crazy. Like, why? Out of their mind. Out of minds. All I'm hearing is firecrackers right now. Oh, I know why. I know why now. But ain't that event tonight? Ain't that event tonight?
Yeah, all three of them. The one that did.
Wow. I just realized it. We live close to this place that has a big event, and it's called Red Hot Boom. And that's why I'm hearing it. I'm like, why am I hearing all these firecrackers? Because they do it the day before. And now I realize why. What time is it where you at? What time zone you on? Somebody's still light outside, baby. It's 9:20 over here. It been got dark. You must be like, cause even on Central Time, that's only an hour behind. Are you on? It's Pacific. Oh yeah, Central. Okay. I'm like, wait, even Central? Wow, dang. Is it even getting dark? I think the sun go down over here like 7 something. Am I tripping? Babe, what time the sun go down over here?
8:30.
So what time it get dark?
Sunset is at 8:27, so it'll be dark probably about 8:40.
Oh, okay. All right, that sounds about right. Cause he said it get dark around over here around 8:40. So if it's 8:20, another 20 minutes it'll be dark over there where you at. Oh, okay. Dang. I don't know about that Central Time. I know people that be on Central Time zone, and I be like my supervisor at my job, I think she on Central Time. And they be like, no, I think she actually on a different time. She like two hours behind me. And I be like, all right, I only got 2 hours left. And she be like, girl, I got 4. What you eating? She be like, I got 4 hours. I'm like, I done been here longer than you, that's why. He really did do alright. Even though my tortilla was a little extra crispy on that one part, it wasn't that bad. You know how some extra crispy, but it's not burnt. It look burnt, but it don't taste burnt. That's kind of how it was. He gave me 1 quesadilla. I'm a BBW, baby. I need like 3, 4, 5. Not playing. I wasn't even really hungry. My husband and I went to this herbal shop the other day. Are you showing out? This girl said a rib. Okay, over there eating Adam's rib. A rib. A piece of grilled chicken. I'm done. Mac and cheese, green beans, and 2 deviled eggs. Girl, that's a pretty girl plate. You trying to eat pretty? Come on, I just got one for now. I know that's right. Go back for a second. Oh my goodness. Girl, I ain't had ribs. Babe, when the last time we had ribs? He said, I can't tell you, right? Do you remember the last time, though? Boy, stop lying. The last time we ate ribs, we went to Bubbaloo's or whatever that was. Remember, we first went to the guy, Uncle John, which was garbage. And then after that, we was like, oh, let's test out Bubbaloo's. You ain't getting no darn chicken. That was like, what's this? What is 2022? That had to be like, that had to be 2020. Yeah, it had to be sometime in 2020. Oh, the boneless beef ribs. Oh yeah, I used to love beef ribs, but I wouldn't want them. Girl, I messed up and ate some fish today. You went on for me to hear that one. I went to this place with my friend, me, her, my husband, and her husband. It's like some little Asian place or whatever where they give you broth. So I got vegetable broth. It's like this belt that comes around and you get to pick the food off of the belt. It like comes in saran wrap for your, like, so nobody can, nobody ain't touching with their bare hands. And they had this thing called fish tofu. So I'm thinking like it's just tofu that just has a fish flavor some type of way. No. It was actual fish. I was like, wow, ma'am. Wow, you just let me eat fish, ma'am. I told you I'm a vegan. She was like, she was looking like, she didn't know what the heck vegan was. But it's okay. I mean, it's been 6 months that I haven't eaten anything like that. So I was telling my husband, to be real, I said, do I miss chicken sometimes? Absolutely. But I miss fish. I did miss fish out of all the stuff. I don't miss turkey. I don't miss chicken. I don't miss beef. I don't miss pork. But fish, I miss fish. So when I was eating it, when it hit my taste buds, I was in disbelief. I'm like, dang, this tofu tastes like fit. Like, ain't no way. I'm like, what the heck they season this with? Like, I'm asking questions and just chewing it up. So as I start eating it more, I said, I gotta ask this lady. I said, ma'am, is this vegan? Is this real tofu? Is this really tofu? She said, no, that's not tofu at all. There's no tofu. It's just called fish tofu. I'm like, so this is actual fish. Yes. Like, y'all should have seen how lady. And so my husband was like, oh wow, cause he didn't bite into his yet, cause he had it in his thing. So he's like, I ain't gonna eat. I'm sorry. So he took all the stuff out of his. And then I said, well, you know what? I'll take it. Because I've already eaten like 2 pieces. So I just ate the rest of it because it was good. And I mean, it really did just like, oh my gosh, it really like hit the spot. Sweet like, taste like. Okay, let me stop. I don't even know the song. It just be on social media. But that song. But it really hit the spot. Cause I'm like, dang, I really had been really like craving fish. And I just told my husband like a week ago, I'm like, I really want some fried catfish. And I told him, I said, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to like stay committed to plant-based 6 months at a time, right? And then every 6 months, I'm going to eat an item that's not plant-based. So like, it's been 6 months, I just ate fish. So I'm going to go 6 months again without eating any of that type of stuff. And then I might eat fish again. You know what I mean? 6 months again, and I might eat fish again. Something like that. So, right now, it's looking like today I was a pescatarian. But I couldn't be a real pescatarian because I can never see myself eating eggs again. I'm so over eggs. They used to be my favorite food, but I'm so over eggs. I cannot see myself actually drinking, like, eating regular cheese. So if I did incorporate fish back into my life, I don't know what you would call that, because I would still be a plant-based fish eater. Like, I would not eat dairy. I still wouldn't eat cheese. I still wouldn't drink regular milk. I still wouldn't eat eggs. I would just solely still eat all the other stuff that I'm eating as plant-based, and then occasionally eat fish. But I would just probably just, like I said, go 6 months and then eat fish. Eating fish ain't bad, because it's not like it's bad, but all that other stuff, I feel like with the hormones that comes in that stuff, yeah. And then I feel like even sometimes with just certain stuff, they just be putting stuff in it. I feel like you got to catch your own food to know that it's right. Like, have your own chickens and, you know. But see, I feel like if a person had their own chicken, they wouldn't kill it. You'll be too scared. You'll be like, oh my God, I can't do this. Oh my God, no, this is murder. Then you'll be realizing. Girl, I'll be sick if I even came across milk. They put milk in everything. Like, being plant-based, you have to check every single thing you buy. Like, even the smallest thing that you wouldn't even think have milk in it, got milk in it. Milk powder. Something. Always. Especially when it comes to sauces, I be wanting to just go pick up some sauce off of the shelf and just make my easy meal plan. And then as soon as I look on the back, milk. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Why y'all keep putting milk in everything? Like, stop. I mean, it's milk or milk powder. Like, just stop. Can I don't want all of that. Like, when me and my husband fell sick in August, the sickest we had ever been. Whew, God, I just glorify you. Thank you, Father Yahuwah, for getting us through that. Right? We had stopped eating dairy. And that's what I feel like sped up my immune system and allowed me to get healed quicker. But I hate that. I love nuts though. But they do need to stop putting nuts in everything because people have nut allergies. They really do need to stop doing that. Like, I don't be understanding. Just stop. It makes no sense. Like, I don't even understand these companies. And I don't get why they do it. Because it ain't like it's giving it more flavor. Just stop. I don't get it. But it's a lot. It's the other things that we eat, like Oreos is, plant-based. Biscoff. Y'all, them Biscoff. If y'all ain't never had Biscoff nut butter, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. And I really shouldn't eat it at all because, with me having insulin resistance, I should have simple carbs. So my goal is focused on complex carbs, whole food, right? That Biscoff, it will definitely get you. Why are you looking like that? What in your mouth?
Sure.
Oh. I'm gonna let this food digest and then I'm gonna be hitting the sack. I'm off tomorrow too, so that's a plus. Dang, the 4th of July tomorrow and I'm off. I wonder, do I get paid? Babe, is the 4th of July? Because we don't celebrate holidays, so I remember doing it. So don't judge me. Is that considered a national holiday? So I'll probably get paid tomorrow then. I don't work. I mean, my job pays holiday pay. I think I get paid tomorrow, even though I ain't working, cause it's my off day. Yeah, who don't like a paid holiday? Hey, who don't like a paid holiday? Hey. I don't even celebrate holidays. I don't. But if you gonna pay me, I'll take it. Shall do. I sure am. Tomorrow, unfortunately, I do have to go shopping. But I'm going to use Instacart. I'm going to order the food through Instacart. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my husband pick it up on his way home from work. Then when he gets home, because he works. You open tomorrow? Okay, so he opens tomorrow. So he's going to go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. And he's probably going to get off around like 1-ish, right? So then he's going to go pick up the groceries from the store. Then when he comes home around 2-ish, I'm going to get the groceries and I'm going to start on my meal prep ASAP. Because I'm not trying to be inside that kitchen all night long. Not trying to be in there all night long. Like, I'm going to be whipping this stuff up quick, fast, in a hurry for next week's meals plan. Because it's giving very much, I'm tired. That's my work voice. Thank you so much for calling. My name is Vanessa. How can I help you today? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh wow, I can't believe that. Oh my goodness. Let me go ahead and see what I can do for you. I was able to go ahead and give you that $30.25 credit. Yes, you're welcome, and thank you so much for calling. You want my supervisor? Sure, no problem. While I pull up your account, what seems to be the problem? Oh, wow. Well, I'll go ahead and assist you with that. And then at the end of the day, if you still need a supervisor, I'll be more than happy to give you one. Oh, you know what? It looks like I was able to resolve your issue. It'll be killing me, bro, when they call it to my job. That job be funny as heck. That job be too funny. They be so mad about, like, the craziest stuff. They be the customers. I had a dope conversation with this dude the other day. He said he coming to Orlando. It's gonna be him, his wife, and his 2 kids. And he's an ex-police officer. And I forgot where he was from. But he was like, I'm coming to Orlando. I'm like, I live in Orlando. He was like, oh, that's dope. He was like, yeah, we're coming to Disney. We're doing this, we're doing that. And it's so funny because, I mean, I knew he was black when I was talking to him on the phone, but he talks very proper, just put it that way. But I knew he was black though. And then, like, as I was talking to him and, blah, blah, and that's when I could hear the blackness come out his voice, whatever. Then he was telling me about how he retired. So he gave me his name. So I Googled him. And I was like, oh, yeah, I think I know who you is because his picture popped up. I said, okay. His name was Quinterio, Officer Quinterio Mack. That's his name. I said, okay. Well, he actually retired in 2019. But he told me he down here, he going to Disney or whatever with his family, blah, 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 blah. He was like, how's the weather down there? I'm like, it's going to be raining. I said, but it's Florida, so it's going to rain and then it's going to sunshine. And then it's going to rain and then it's going to sunshine. So all today, that's exactly what happened. It rained, sunshine, rain, sunshine. Like, we left out, it was raining on my side of town. I went to a whole opposite side of town. It was sunshining. Then it started raining over there. Went to another part of town, sunshine. Then it started raining. Then we went back to this other part of town, sunshine. I'm like, well, golly, it's just back and forth. Back and forth. I don't understand that. But I be having a good conversation with some of the people that be calling in. But then there be some people that just be like, I don't understand. I love my job. And then I also hate it. It's a love-hate relationship. But my days at work be flying by. But ain't y'all just tired? Like, let's just talk about this before I go. Because I'm finna go for real. Aren't we tired of working these 9 to 5s? Like, I need to win the lottery. I'm tired of working. I've been working since I was 16 years old. Literally. 16. I'm 31 now. That's a lot of years. And I'm just tired. Like, I'm literally tired. Like, I'm ready to retire. And you have to be like, girl, I've been ready way longer than that. Yeah, that's you. But I'm ready to retire. I don't want this for the rest of my life. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I don't want that for myself. So I'm building up this business, building this legacy for my future children that I know is going to come. And I don't want them to have this type of life that I have. Like, I want to be able to have money set to the side for my children so that when they get 18, 19, I want them to still live with me. I'm not putting my child out at 18 or 19. Like, my children can stay with me until they're like 25. Because I feel like at 25 is when you actually become like an adult. I know at 18 you're technically grown, but at 25, 25 and under, you don't really know who you are. You really haven't really come into the fullness of yourself. And I know that for a fact. I got married at 23 and still felt like a child at 23. Not like a little kid, but I just didn't feel like an adult. Like, I didn't feel, it's weird. I just didn't feel like I was ready to be adulting at 23. I didn't really start feeling like I was ready to adult until I was like 26, 25, 26, somewhere up in there. And then even still, I'm like, oh my gosh. But when I really, but honestly, when I really turned 30 is when I really was like, wow. 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 Right. Like, I'm tired of it. And like this girl at my job, I'm gonna start doing what she do. She's been there for a while. One thing I can say I love about my job is the unlimited overtime that you can get. Secondly, the fact that um you can every time you work, you accumulate PTO, and you can take it at any time. So what I've been doing, because I need a peace of mind, is every time I accumulate a day, I'm gonna use that day. I don't care, but I accumulate. It's like the way that we accumulate days. You'll be having 2 and 3 days quick as heck. So what I do is, because I work on Saturdays, what I do is I give myself a 3 day weekend at least. Like I try to work 2 weekends and give myself a weekend off. Work 2 weekend and give myself a 3 day weekend. So 2 weekends I work. That third time I'm putting in PT on that Saturday, so I could be off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Work 2 weekends, be off Saturday. I don't care. I'm gonna get a peace of mind. When you think about it, bro, we spend 8 hours a day at this place, and then when you think about it, when you get off, you don't even have the full. You don't even have 8 hours to yourself at the end of the night, because when people, from getting off, if you wanna get up in a reasonable time to go back to work the next day, like for me, I get up at 5:45. When I get up at 5:45, somewhere around 6:15, 6:20, I'm hitting the gym. So I'm in the gym from, I'll say, about 6:30. I'm in the gym from 6:30, excuse me, to like 8 o'clock. So we be in there, we be in it. When I get out of the gym around 8 o'clock, I come home, warm my meal prep up. Me and my husband, we eating. From 8 to like 10, we try to spend some time with each other, whatever, while our food is digestion. Then I'm going to bed at 10. So from 5:45 to 10, that's pretty much the time in which you have for yourself, technically, before it's time to go to bed, to do it all over again. But then, like you're saying, if you have kids, really, you got to go get your kids from work. Get your kids from school, daycare, wherever they at. Go pick your spouse up if y'all only got one car. All that commute time between the time that you get off to doing all these other multiple things that you got to do before it's time to actually lay down and go to bed, that ain't no time for yourself. You're still freaking working. Oh, yeah, some of the almost teenager. Okay, he growing up on us. I'm tired. I'm absolutely tired of this. I'm tired of this. Sometimes I be wondering how some people, which I don't advise this. Not what I'm saying, but I be wondering how some people give up on society. Like, there are some people who are so tired, they quit their job. Anyway, they kept their job. They I'm sorry. I'm about to go in a second. My husband takes my phone and I can talk to the man. I'm gonna go. They quit their job and they just be like, you know what? I'm gonna be a bum. I could not let myself do that, right? Technically, I just couldn't live like that. But if I wasn't married, honestly, and I don't have kids, so it's easy, I would literally live out of my car. I know that sounds insane, but I see so many people who go on a journey of doing that. If you got kids, don't even think about it, right? Just don't. You got children. It ain't about you. You got kids. But if you single, you don't got kids, you got a job, just live out your car. Do it. This is your side. But I'm serious. I would literally, I follow this girl. Only reason I'm saying is because I really follow this girl who live out of her car. Not because she's really homeless, but because she just does it to save money. Like, she live out of her car. She has a gym membership. This is what I would do. I would live out of my car. She got a gym membership. She can shower at the gym. She, take a bath at the gym, use the restroom at the gym. Walmart's are 24 hours, so you can use the restroom at Walmart anytime that you want to use the restroom, right? She has a storage unit to keep all of her stuff, her bed, all that stuff. I would sleep in the storage unit during the day. And then I would probably get like an overnight job. That's what I would do. I would get an overnight job so that I could sleep in my storage while the storage is open. Because once it's closed, you got to leave with the stuff, right? So I would like sleep in my car or slash van, whatever you're doing. And then I also would probably like sleep in my storage during the day while it's still open. So it won't seem like I'm living out the storage because it's during the day. You feel what I'm saying? And I would get an overnight job. And I would just save up all my money. I wouldn't have to worry about no $1,800 rent. I'll get a used car so I won't have to worry about no payments either. Only thing I would have to pay for is my phone and groceries and car insurance. That's it. Dang. Oh no. No, that was crazy. I would never do that. Commute 2 hours. That's crazy. I'm glad you quit that job. Yes, like I'm dead behind serious. Like if I had a van like that, I would do it. And I told Steven, he was like, he'll think about it. We'll keep thinking, cause the way all this stuff rising up, it's about to happen. I'm gonna just get a van, sleep right in there, be knocked out, and then create a YouTube video showing people how I live out my van. Another YouTube channel showing people how I live out my van, and then therefore I have another source of income. Oh, that's good. I want to do you be late all the time because you know that they say the closer that you live to your job, you be later, and that's true because I live close to my job. I'm looking at it right. I'm looking at it right now. And I work from home, and I promise you, I clock in work 3 and 4 minutes late every single day. I don't know why. Like, I know I need to get to the computer and start clocking in, but I always wait until 9:12, 9:13. No, I need to clock in at the people clock at 9:15. Why don't I want to open up this computer at 9:10? I be right over there on the couch on my phone, knowing I need to get ready to clock in. But in the back of my head, I also know we got a 5-minute grace period too. So I clock in at 9:12, 9:13, 9:14. I mean 9:13. Oh my goodness, I'm lying. 9:16, 9:17, 9:18. I make sure I clock in before 9:20. Period. Not every day, but some day I be like, I be tired. Like I be dragging myself in there. And like one thing, another thing I love about my job is we have pre-recorded greetings. Love it. So what that essentially means, like if you work at a call center, you know that calls are back to back. Well, at least where I work at. There's never, from the moment I clock in at 9:15 to when I clock in at 9:45, I have constantly received calls back to back, except when I go in my aux for break or my aux for lunch. But there's never a time which we don't have a call. Because it's always freaking busy, right? So we have these pre-recorded greetings, and I recorded my greeting, so I turned it on. So pretty much while my greeting is talking, they think that it's really me talking live to them, but it's not. It's my greeting. Thank you so much for calling. My name is Vanessa. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with today? Oh, my name is such and such. And then that's when I start talking. So I give myself those, like I think that greeting, from when I say the greeting to when they start talking to when I actually start talking, is somewhere between like 10 to 11 seconds. So I have 10 to 11 seconds to myself in a sense before, well, first of all, they program ACW for 10 seconds. So we get 10 seconds to sit before the next call come through, which is too fast. So we get 10 seconds, plus I get those 12, pretty much about 10 to 12 seconds that my pre-recorded greeting is talking to the people. So I have like anywhere from 20 to 22 seconds, in a sense, before I actually start speaking to the people, right? So I be soaking it up. I be like, I just be chilling. And then that's when I come on and be like, okay, thank you so much for that. May I please have your account number? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, what's that name? Nope, I used to be about 4 to 5 minutes late when I worked for, hate having to leave early. Now I'm always on time. My boss calls. I punctual it. Let me tell you how about my supervisor. Oh, no, another thing I hate about my job is how they always on you. Like, You'll be on a call. Hey, you okay? Do you need help on that call? No, I don't need help on this call. What you can do is maybe you can disconnect the call from me. Can you do that? Because they won't let me off the phone. They keep asking 10,000 questions. So can you hang up on them for me? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, what do you need to help me for? They got 10,000 questions. They want me to keep explaining everything into depths. They don't know how to change their own battery. They can't change their own goddamn smoke detector. They don't know how to arm the alarm. What you want me to do? I have to go in there and do all that stuff for them. I'm technical support. How do I do this? Can I change the code? This? Can I do this? It's just so much. Technical support it's a lot. So they be having a lot of different stuff when they be calling in all these different freaking questions, and they be getting mad about changing their own batteries. It's your stuff. Anyways, people crazy. But anyways, so I'm grateful though, very blessed, because I've been oh my God, it's about to be February. Gonna come quick. So in February, it'll be 2 years at this point that I've been with a job. So I've been with a job since February of last year. Yeah, this February made a year. And that time flew by. I remember like it was yesterday when I traveled 2 hours from my house to go pick up my equipment. And on my way back, my car broke down. Girl, you over there in Alienville. Something ain't right. Because it's literally 8:51 over there where you at. Something ain't right. You over there Alienville, because it's not adding up. They're playing with the time over there. They're playing with the weather over there. Something ain't right. Something ain't added up. Y'all see this thing coming out? You can take a picture and send it to me on Instagram. This thing coming out. Oh, I want to know how to. Ooh, this is cute like this too. I've been wanting to know how to wear these things like this. Like, I just don't know how to wear them. I know, y'all. I'm looking crazy. I was gonna wash my hair today and get her back to her kinky state, because I ended up getting the blowout, but I changed my mind. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blow dry her out tomorrow, like do another like blow dry her out or whatever, and flat iron her back out, because I have literally been loving her out like this. I have literally been loving her out like this. Girl, get your behind out of that bed. That food ain't even digested yet. That one rib, that one chicken breast, that macaroni and cheese, it ain't digested yet. It's in the bed. I love my hair, guys. I really do. It's the skin for me. It's the skin for me. That's how I be putting it on. And just like that. But I need to learn how to do it. I watch these girls called the Daughters of Zion. They be preaching the good word. The good word. But they be having their turbans like, the one girl, I love how she wear hers. She be having her like over her neck, face, and all that stuff. And I just be like, girl, how you be doing that? But mine, I just wear mine one way, which is pretty much like this. Or I'll like put it on and then I'll twist stuff like this. This is, well, I like it like this, and then this is another way that I like it. Show y'all real quick. So I like it like that, but then I also like it like this. So like when you put it like this, so then it's kind of like oh, and then I take it and I twist it like this. Freaking hair. And I twist it down like this. Tuck it in for a brief second. That's what them girls do for. And then I twist it like this. Boom, boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. Like that. like this. Now this one is kind of like one of my favorites, but I don't do it all the time. And I just love how, it looks or whatever. It just looks so good. But then the other way is a little bit more easier, like, because you ain't got to do all the little twisting and turning. So these are like my two ways in which, like, I love to wear it. It's like one of the two. And thank you. I make it work. And wearing turbans is one of the laziest things in the world, because you don't have to do your hair. You just put it on. And then, like, even here in the back, have my hair out. If I didn't want the hair out, I could just kind of like tuck the hair in and take this piece and then just tuck it. Like, you could just fold it and tuck it in. So then now you ain't got like no hair out. It's just all tucked in under there. Well, that kind of got a piece over there. If I was doing it right, it would, you know what I'm saying, it'd be all tucked in. But the only reason why I don't be wearing it like this is because it be doing that. It be embarrassing me. It be like falling off. And it's only because sometimes when I first started doing this, I used to, and still sometimes I fall into it. I tie it too tight and it made my head hurt. And like it'll be pressing up against it. I be like, oh no, it's too tight. But we finna go to bed, ain't we, girl? Tell them we finna go. Hey, y'all. Me and my boo. We finna go. I've been bought this Barbie doll, like, I don't like, listen, I was in the store, right? No cap. When I seen this doll, I had to get her. I was like, she is so beautiful. I had to get her. And I don't have her for like at least a year now. Yeah, I don't have her over a year. So I'm finna also get some more Barbie clothes. And I know y'all probably like, girl, I know dang well you was not 31 years old playing with Barbies. I don't play with her. Let me stop. I do play with her. But I don't care. Say what you want. Okay? Judge me all you want. I don't care. This is my doll and I'm going to play with her. Hi, my name is Barbie. But no, I don't play with her. I use her for props. So like, she's going to be featured in my business very soon. But dolls are cute. And I think it's therapeutic, especially when you have a lot going on. Trust me, get yourself a doll, a Barbie doll, no matter how nobody judge you or whatever. I ain't saying you got to sit there and like have a fake tea party and talk to yourself. No, I'm not saying all that. Well, as long as you don't answer yourself, as long as you don't be like answering your own self, that's kind of crazy. But talking to yourself is not crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just because sometimes you'll be like, I know dang well he did not try me like that. That's talking to yourself. But if you like, oh, I know dang well he just try me like that. Oh, yes, girl, he did try you like that. What you gonna do about it? Oh, I don't even know what I'm gonna do about it. That's crazy. I'm sorry. But sometimes we all talk to ourselves. But like, I know she did not just... That's talking to yourself. Well, that's talking to yourself. But anyways, this is her. I can't remember. I forgot what I call her. I want to say I named her. Babe, do you remember what I named her? No. He told me I know. Yes, you do. I think I named her. Girl, me too. I don't answer myself, but I talk to myself. I think I named her Scarlett. That's what her name is. I'm like, what the freak did I name her? It's been so long. She's been in a drawer for months, honestly, and I just recently took her out. This is Scarlett. Say hi, Scarlett. I don't know why. When I saw her, that was just the first name that came to my mind. And I'm like, this is Scarlett. And I just feel like she looked like a Scarlett. Yep. She got her little natural hair and so cute and stuff. And I'm going to buy some Barbie clothes and all that type of stuff. Why not? You know what I'm saying? You know what? Maybe I could bring Barbies back. People going viral for all type of stuff. Oh, hey, baby, I'm doing good. Veronica. People going viral for all type of stuff. I could bring Barbies back. And I could do like a skit, right? And, hey, Ken, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And create like a whole YouTube channel called, I won't say Barbie's World, because I think that's probably patent. I think there's something called Bobby's World, but I would do something like a cute little name, and then have your kids watch it, and I get banked, and I gather up all, you know what I'm saying? I gather up all of the coins. Don't have them watch Coco Melon. They can watch Scarlet Show. Stop. Oh my goodness. Have y'all seen that episode on Carisha Please? Do y'all know who Carisha is? Y'all know Carisha. Y'all seen that episode on Carisha Please? I thought it was real cute or whatever. But if y'all don't know who Carisha is, I think her stage name is Young Miami from the City Girls. So she has a show called Carisha Please. And I had stumbled across it because I kept hearing everybody keep playing the same sound, talking about, oh, so we go together now? Oh, yeah, real bad. And I'm like, who the freak is that? So I Googled it, and I just typed in, oh, we go together now? Yes, real bad. And then it brought up this show called Carisha Please. So I watched the whole show. And I'm like, okay, I see a little chemistry here with her and Diddy or whatever. It's cute. But she just cracked me up. When she said, oh, we go together now, it reminded me of this comedian lady. I don't know her name, but it was this comedian lady years ago. She said, if we do it, she was like, if we do it 2 times, we go together. She was doing like a skit, and she said, if her and the man do it 2 times, we go together. And I used to say that junk all the time. So when she said, oh, we go together, he said, we go together now? Real bad. I'm like, this girl is crazy. Not real bad. She said she go with Diddy. Diddy was unleashing, I ain't never seen that side of him before. He was like, showing his little south side, and then, he was I said, okay. Talking about how he likes to take care of the person that he's with. Like, if me and you with, I'm gonna spend. I'm a big spender. I said, okay. So since you're a big spender, I need you to endorse my business, Mr. Big Spender. Spend about 100K over here on Body Care by D. Thank you, Mr. Big Spender. But I was just laughing at the episode. And I was like, that was so funny. I do feel like, low key, I kind of feel like she should have came out with a more unique name, because you see, I'm all from Nickelodeon and all that, and Amanda Please. I just felt like her saying Carisha Please is so not original. You should have came out with something else, because it's giving me Amanda Please vibes, because we all know no one can ever really touch Amanda Please, because we know where they come from. She should have kept that one where it was at. But the show was pretty much good. She has a great personality. I just honestly feel like it should have been a different name, something more unique instead of Carisha Please. It's not unique. Somebody has already had a show called something with Please at the end, so it's like, it's a no for me. But like I said, the show itself was, cute. But we're gonna see, who else she have on there and all that stuff, and what take place, and too much. So yeah, I'm about to go lay down and see if my husband want to cuddle, because I want to be cuddled, because I'm feeling like I just want to be cuddled tonight. I'm getting tired. I don't know if y'all see my eyes getting low. And I was getting over here like 30 minutes ago, and I'm still talking because y'all still here. I see 7 of y'all. If y'all leave, I'll leave. I'm just saying. 7 of y'all, 6 of y'all here. So I'm just trying to figure out why y'all watching me. Why me? Why are you here? Am I that entertaining? Girl, how you go from the bed to outside? At this point, they shooting the firecrackers out there. That's why you outside trying to watch them fireworks. Watch them fireworks out there. Trying to watch them fireworks out there. Oh my goodness. But tomorrow, oh my gosh. Girl, no. What your baby doing? He out there with you? Oh, it's still not dark enough. Dang. I don't know what the heck going on over there with y'all. Because it would have been dark over here in Florida. Florida would have been dark. I keep doing this. I gotta make some more of my personalized stickers. Oh, that's good. How old is he? 12? He about to be 13, right? Y'all see these? They're so cute. I designed it. Dang, did I release that video yet? Did I ever even put that out? Or is it still on my editor? Dang, that's crazy. I don't even know if I ever put that video. I gotta check my Instagram. I don't think I ever released that video. I've been so busy. Wow. Oh, September 9th. Aw. So I ended up making a video that showed how I made these boxes. Like, cause when you're a small business, everything is gonna be DIY and cost efficient. Okay, you hear me? So my boxes, I wanted to have personalized like tape. So originally it was this tape that said, "Thank you, special delivery for you." But what happened was, it's cheap. I realized that this tape is just cheap. And I say, oh, I was like, what the heck? I thought it was some type of thing. But anyways, I realized that this tape was cheap. So I don't know if y'all can see my boxes back there. It has this. So my boxes back there, they are pre-boxed. And it has these little tape things on it. Because I wanted to have like my company logo on it. When I was using these, they wasn't staying down. They wasn't sticking around. I'm like, I want my money back, Amazon. Because y'all wrong for that. This cheap behind crap. That's why it was so cheap. But it's thin. And I ain't like that. So what I did is I bought a printer, a thermal printer for like $100 and some. This is what I print out my shipping labels with. And I use this thing called Ship Pirate Ship or whatever it's called. So I designed my label on Canva. And then I used what is this junk called? 6x9 or 4x6. 4x6, I think it's 4x6. So I used these right here. Designed it, right? And then I took this cutter and I lined this up into the cutter like this way. And I line it up in there and slice it in half. So then I have two pieces of this. And because my boxes are small, it's able to seal the back of the whole entire box. But before I do that, because I want to be extra secure, I, do it with regular tape, regular Scotch tape. I seal it with regular Scotch tape, and then I go and put my label on it. Cost efficient. I ain't got to pay no company for now, you know what I'm saying, to do all of that, because I can do it. And I just been loving it. I've been loving the little DIYs when it comes to the business. Like, I've been loving, finding alternative ways to bring a little extra to your product, but that has been, affordable for me until I'm making profit. Because at this moment, I'm not making profit because I had to invest in myself. So I put a lot of money into my business to get it off the ground. So right now, everything that I'm doing is pretty much trying to catch up on all things I've spent. Which is fine, because I researched that the first year of being a business owner, you pretty much don't make anything unless you just go viral, right? And then people just like, oh my God, yes, I want to get this product, So for now, I'm just, but I'm happy and I love it. Since I'm not making anything, like everything that I'm making is to pay myself back, right? But I know that in the long run, it's going to pay off. So my ultimate goal is to get a storefront. I want to do that, and I know I can. So that's really what I want to do. But for right now, we are in like completely beginning stages like the beginning. But I do want a little storefront, whatever. And I feel like once I do pop up shops and get my name out there, which right now my name's gonna change. I know I launched with Body Care by V, but that was just kind of like something that I came up with to just launch, but that's really not my actual business name. I know that's crazy, right? But I do actually have a business name. It's just that for that one, I'm waiting for my paperwork for my LLC for that one. For this one, I'm just using this one because that's what I have right now. But I have my other business name. It's the same products and stuff, just my actual official business name that I want to like come out with or whatever. But once I be able to switch over the LLC from this to that one, because I just started because I had got like stuff done, but whatever. It's gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen soon. Switch everything over. So when I rest, make sure all your stuff be duckies, duckies. But I'm about to go because it's about to be 3 hours, and I just can't believe it. I've been on here 2 hours and 47 minutes. Like, do I love y'all that much? It's just because I ain't talked to y'all in so long. You know what I'm saying? It's just been so long. I ain't talked to y'all in like forever on live. But anyways, I'll see y'all in my next live, which will be who knows when, because I don't go live a lot, and I should start going live a lot, getting these watch hours in, because even on live is considered watch hours. Get my watch hours in, but I don't even be tripping on YouTube like that no more. I used to be excited about YouTube. Not that I'm not. It's just that YouTube ain't the same. Like, I feel like on YouTube, in order to like really pop off, you have to fake everything. Everything has to be faked. You gotta do fake pranks. Everything has to be fake. Nothing is ever real anymore. I'm telling you, nothing is real on YouTube, on social media no more. Everything is fake. Everything is fake. I told my husband, I said, "You ready to start doing pranks, babe?" I told him, I said, "Let's create a couple channel where we start doing fake pranks and stuff." Shoot, I said they'll watch us. Shoot, let's start doing fake everything. But no, let me stop. That's just not my league. I ain't trying to do none of that. Not trying to do none of that. Good night, baby. I'm about to go. I'm tired. And I'm finna go watch Netflix and I'm finna chill. With the hubby. But y'all have a good night and y'all be safe. Don't be letting them kids pop them firecrackers by themselves. Y'all be pretending, like really be pay attention. Because that stuff can blow out people's hands. It can like really hurt insurance. So let them see the fireworks, but don't let them do it themselves because they're too young. And y'all be safe out there. Don't be out there speeding. Don't be out there drinking while driving. And just be very, very, very careful because this world is crazy. And I love y'all. Be blessed. Have a great night.